What? How on earth is there still a battle in progress? It's been 84 years. Okay, clapperboard. There you are. Let's get grooving. Find out what on earth this is. Loud is what it is. This is a very long time since I've done this. He never leaves you. Look at this immense skill. I feel like I'm battling, and I'm catting. I'm just gradually trying to reintroduce myself to all of this. This is one of those false dawns, isn't it? It's all kind of nice, and then all of a sudden it gets pretty nasty. So, oh yeah, okay, yeah, like that, I guess. Some of this is a little bit tough, a little bit cheeky, but we like challenge. We like not upgrading the worker cat. God, I mean, do you know these phrases? They're coming back to me. All these individual small sins. And oh lord, okay, it's him, isn't it? He's the problem. I seem to remember Elephanti being the problem, but Elephanti is completely fine. The teacher bear isn't. No. He's right at the front of the line causing me trouble. Well, I say causing me trouble. I mean, like, it seems to be going alright at the moment. Maybe I'm a bit on the delusional side, and maybe it's the combination of these three things that cause trouble, but it's looking okay at the moment. Do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I remember how to do? I'm going to engage in a little bit lure and push through. Because I imagine by the time this stuff dies... Oh, I say that and prepare for it at the very moment where it would have been good to be doing precisely the opposite thing. Well, I'm glad to see that my level of prescience and overall strategic nous is similar to where I left off. I was worried that I feel like I was sort of playing at being myself, but it turns out in reality I am really rather good at being quite bad. I also should point out, my microphone arm is not here, and I'm holding it by a little prong inside a piece of napkin, so I don't know how disturbed this audio will be. It'll also be unpop filtered. I'm particularly porry toupee. But I've seen that this is now apparently the fashion. Gen Z presumably too poor to afford microphone arms, and so they just hold microphone right next to them. Or maybe they're holding their audience close to them, and they want you to know that they're holding you close. And that extends here. You are right in front of my face, and apparently looking at my audio peaks seem to be getting all of the concomitant spittle. Push through? Maybe that's the strategy nowadays? Nowadays, it's the same level, mate. You're not investigating some new aspect of the meta. God knows what version your game's on. God bless Ponos for not forcing an update on me yet. He says, I'll probably get out this level and find that this has been banned as well. Oh, that felt like that was consequential. Or maybe not. I don't think that has gone very well. What's new? Oh, a cat stamp. Oh dear. 14 more until I get pixelated cat. Long time no see. Yeah, you're not wrong. Gamatoto's back. Didn't expect him to be back so soon. Well done. Nice round cat food figure. That's jolly nice of you. Oh dear. I was in chapter 2. Stone me. I don't even remember what Hawaii was for. Max energy? Oh, that's fine. Who cares? Shall I just carry on? Everything's expensive. I forgot about that. Oh dear, to my peril it seems. Okay, I'm going to be more ready this time. You better believe it. I think I'm going to go axe. Axe can be good with those guys. I seem to remember if it doesn't, get sniped. And if those guys aren't too good. Both of which are happening, I feel. Does this work? Is this possible? We're soon going to find out. Oh, it is! It is possible. Come on, son. Oh, no, I don't know. Final variation, start immediately with the axe. No, I can't afford to do that. I feel like I always found escape as a name for the button quite obnoxious. But now I feel it quite appropriate. It fits well with how I'm viewing my ability to progress here. So, the whole shindig, if I remember correctly, was doing the very minimum. It is very me, but making things more difficult for myself, which, although not deliberately, is also very me. I think I do need a maxed worker cat efficiency, and we may need to invest in a new cat, and it kind of feels silly that we haven't yet done so. But I get it, this is a piecemeal thing, so let's try with the small upgrades that we've done. Do you know, thinking about it also, it would probably make a lot of sense to use Rich Cat on this one, because there will be some levels where I need it, some where I don't, and I feel like I've got enough Rich Cats perhaps to see me through. Right, try something new today. Tank and axe. And then a worker cat upgrade, if I could be so bold. Looks like I can't really be so bold. Oh dear. So the tank dies slightly before it should. So maybe I need to go tank, cheaper unit, tank. Look at that. That could almost be something to be reckoned with. Ah, no, my brilliant idea. It almost works. They've started dying. Go, 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 go. This looks a little bit better. A little bit more well defended. Oh, the axe cat hasn't even been knocked back yet. Probably need another axe. I should have gone earlier. Been a bit risky-bisky. But then you leave yourself undefended and then you die. There may be something in that, but I think a rich cat might be easier. So with loads more money now, I can form a proper offensive. Even get a gross cat in there. Very fancy indeed. Am I leaving myself under-defended? I think I quite possibly am. This, however, is better. Look at this. We are well defended. We're getting axes. We're getting tanks. I think, yes, we're overwhelming them. Hurrah. It's just a rush. It's just a base rush. No, remember, there's a such thing as bosses. Don't be bravadious. That's a lot of rams. Still got the name wrong, haven't I? It's Barbara Streisand. I feel like I'm on a roll in these hot climates. And thank God, because that's the way we're going. You seem a bit nicer than what I've presently been having to deal with. Thank you kindly, please, to you, please, kind regards. Let's get that worker cat up. Remember, you can't have a rich cat every time. Come on, cat cannon, please. Because I remember, it's a level 1 cat cannon. It's not really going to do him any damage. The entire point is to displace the enemies. Gut. Gut. Oh dear. It's an angry chappy here. But lovely knockbacks from Gut. It's almost like having some kind of overpowered Uber amongst my units is like conducive to success. Uncanny. I want to know why I went back to chapter 2. There must be some sensible reason why I did so. I kind of feel like that's going to come back to bite me in some way, but I know exactly what my objective is. And that objective is to get to the end of chapter 3 and beat the Empire of Cats. That is anyone's sensible goal, and that was the original goal, and the only goal there was back in the day, and I intend to return to those heady days.
Good morning. So I'm currently trying to do Sahara. Immediately you can see little people coming from the base. They're called those guys, and I think they'll be very well treated by the axe cat.
How long ago is it? No, don't ask that. So I'm already getting annoyed that elite sports people are now younger than me. What's that all about? And to suggest that I haven't moved forward, and probably actually backwards, in more than a decade is, yeah, I don't want to go down that thought process. Let's bask in our glory instead. Amazing what a rich cat can do. That is an actual useful learning there. If for some God knows reason you're watching this rather than my excellent beginner's guide, bear in mind that used correctly for a level where you get rushed like that, a rich cat can make such a massive difference. And then you might roll on afterwards like some kind of cheese wheel down a hill. Absolutely storm the rest of the chapter in the space of an afternoon. We won't be doing that, by the way. Battle Cats is stalling intensely. I don't understand what's going on. I mean, I'm recording this on an absolute powerhouse. The game is protesting at I don't know, my sudden sense of progress. Can you hear me trying to get through all this interesting stuff? All the mysteries have been solved. It was low battery. I'm not going to be cowed by a feeling that I need the rich cat. That is plenty of base length. We just need to do things a little bit more properly. Might as well wait to the last moment so we can get all the stuff. Oh yeah! Slightly cheaty, I'll admit, but pretty good. Might as well just leave them to do what they'll do. Provoke a boss if they need to. We'll let it get close, and then we'll go insert appropriate noise. I'm feeling, which is actually what's going to happen to my bass instead, because I spent too long deciding on a noise. Am I epic and skilled enough to start off as some kind of gross stacking strategy? Well, that's the question, and I would like to discover an answer. Fortunately, I seem to have discovered that answer very quickly. Can we get away with not stopping? Why are things still hitting the base? They're nowhere near it! Get off! Ah, gory, right. So, yes, it does come out of its own accord. We should probably definitely get some kind of heavy hitter. I'm feeling birdie. Call me a golfer. Boom! We like that. To be honest, I didn't think it would turn out very well at all, but actually, that's come out pretty nicely. With the obvious caveat of, yep, duh, you have good. Yeah, this stuff's pretty weighty, even though we've dispensed with the gory. It's certainly not easy. Should I get a Titan in the mix or just keep stacking birds? I feel like birds at the moment is the way. The cat's research coming into sharp focus now. My macho cat is much quicker to reappear than anything else, and slightly bizarrely, but that's fine. This being as expensive as it is in Chapter 3, cat research is very rarely going to matter at all. Instead, we will get things when we can afford them and build up a huge stack of destroy-iness. And a max worker cat, booyah, in the rooyah. This feels weighty enough. I would be disenchanted if there were a boss also. We can get through. There's plenty of gross, plenty of bird. Still a good. So all is well. Although the base destroying still is a fundamentally very slow prospect. Yes. Good. Right. Marvellous. Onwards. It feels like, geographically speaking, this one might be tricky. Ooh, heck. Some jacked up Jackie Pang here. Ooh. Any better ideas? Actually, yes. Oh my god, it's working. Take my fingers off the pulse to get onto that pause button, but it's actually worked. Surprise Pikachu. An Uber helps. With all the stuff we got here, we might as well try and push through now, I feel. But we'll get a bird along for the party. Then I'll think about upgrading my worker cat, I promise. I'll do it properly, I swear it. This is good so far. We're holding up quite spectacularly against gories and etc. And I've even, charitably, made my miss so that it's more realistic. Lo and behold, what happens? We get knocked back. Absolutely no undue influence from Ubers here. This is all under the power of underpowered units and my immense skill. That thing you see jumping off a cat and doing a sort of a spinny forward roll, it's not there. You're imagining it, you've got Uber fever. And with an unjust use of force, we have won the war. Look at this. We've made it into Europe proper. Now, I remember Greece. That's a those guys fest. Was that quite loud? Worker cat upgrade first, then. Tank. Samba. Let's get grooving. We need to groove a little bit more vociferously, it seems. Worker cat or axe? Ever the conundrum. And not one that seems to work either way. Oh, Lord. What else is there that I can really do? Panagia moo. Oh, for goodness sake, you're not on my base! Sod off! No, this is going to need to be a rich cat job. I'm going through them at probably a faster rate than I'd like to, given we're not halfway through yet. But this will be a great success, I assure you. Oh! It's in danger of not being a great success. It's certainly not certain. I'll say that. It's just about alright, but, you know, still a little bit squeaky. That's one hefty page. I'll give him that. Who needs gauntlets? Or is that a seal? Oh, no. Come on. I refuse to believe that can be it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is a ridiculously... Thank you. I was playing with fire a little bit there. I don't know how much damage it does. That could have been the whole base gone in one hit quite easily. But it's not, which means we can move forward with what is now actually a relatively appreciable stack. Like about at least 3 pancakes. Oh God, not another boss? That Page was boss enough for me. Can I just say, may I have a reprieve? Ugh! We're going backwards, and I don't like that. It is particularly important to me to not waste a rich cat here. I'm going to have to go full cheat, I'm afraid. The most disgusting grease strategy. It just makes me think of that wonderfully decadent-looking pizza on Kitchen Nightmares. Oh no, Magoo's getting caught out just as it attacks. I don't like that at all. I really don't like that, but I like that. Oh, has cheating ever felt so good? I mean, I feel completely hollow. I'll probably just go and cry now, but I'll just have to remember, as I cry, that I don't have to come back and try Greece again. And there we have it. And that leaves us on Italy. Oh, nice long base. Oh, which I can't zoom in. Oh, there we go. This is nice. More my kind of pace of life. Oh, no. Oh, an inauspicious order to do things in, put it that way. Although actually, the meat shields are struggling to replicate fast enough anyway, and that is at the cost of the bird. Oh, not ideal. You see, this would probably all be solved by just unlocking Fishcat. I don't know why I'm in this state of play where I'm feeling like that would be less just than using Gao. I think the term might be stupidity. I still feel like lure and push through is the best strategy here. I've stuck to 2 worker cat upgrades. I'm going to get the bird out, but I can get some other stuff out as well. And of course I make it miss its attack. Hopefully the big damage will be enough to make a big impact before the bird dies. Because both are going to happen quickly, the death and the damage. But what happens first? Enough damage to kill the hippo? Oh, glorious, glory moose. Now, presumably, for this, axe cats will be the order of the day. And I'll say that as soon as one just absolutely collapses. Oh well, it is going to help. Oh, fantastic. Like a raw dog in axe cat, sitting at the front of me lineup and just smashing the Page into less but not adequately no health. Yeah, the combination of this stuff is proving somewhat challenging to overcome. Right, I'm here. I'm ready. I've cheated somewhat. A lot what? And I think I might beat Italy. So my change of heart's been going really rather well. Oh, he said, pretending they were words. Some treasure. I love pizza. Ooh, a reward? Really? What are we getting? Pays not to play, doesn't it? 1,000,000 XP. 1,000,000. I'm definitely not wanting for the ability to upgrade things. I don't want to have to, he says, again, pretending to be pious, when in fact, that makes no sense, because he's using an Uber. Ooh, treasure up. Okay, I've lured, I've got some worker cat upgrades, and Battle Cats just now isn't playing me any sound at all. But it looks like it's playing sound to you, so that's okay. Ooh, those guys seem a bit meaty, but are gone in just enough time. The way in which me axe cats get absolutely sodded so quickly. Oh, is that one hit? That's not good. I'm not a fan. This stack's kind of alright, but it feels very vulnerable, as I think has just been very aptly demonstrated. Can I get another gross? Oh, that was lovely. Smashing this level to pieces, just with a pure feat of our own skill. And of course, Samba Cat, which costs cat food, but you always need Samba, I feel. And on to Spain. Well, I see no reason not to just get straight into it, he said, with his most convincing YouTuber voice. Does this one have red crocos in it? We're too early for that, aren't we? There's a fine balance to be struck here. I certainly don't want to under-equip my army such that the crocos get me, but this also looks like a nice opportunity for upgrading the worker cat. So, what do? We watch the crocos get defeated, and then we pretend that that was intentional. Let's rush the base. Actually, this might work out quite well, because now we're no longer rushing the base. Level 4 worker cat, and I think I'll go to level 5, and then we might as well lure him back again. Not that we have much choice in the matter anyway. Oh, suddenly, I have no money. That money really didn't increase quite as quickly as I expected. Fortunately, These particular squishies are being requisitely squishy. So I thank you very much, Crocos. Ah, it's a seal. That makes sense. There were definitely red things in Spain. And it's not just the British expats. That's looking pretty nasty. Oh my god. Ah, no. This, yeah, it's a tricky one. Think about this outside of the limits of cost. I suppose I'd want a load of stacked birds because they can deal with each individual croco really quite quickly. And I think that might be the only reasonable way of getting this done. Even the start is really tricky. After that, it is within my gift to stay and stack. We just need to negotiate this first bit properly and then find a nice neutral medium plane of firepower that gives us a kind of one in, one out for the crocos. That's the way to do it. Gross cat's starting to fall back a little bit. The crocos are building up. More meat shielding, please. The gross cat remains alive, which is very useful. We're striking the balance quite nicely. We only need to basically do this one more time, and we can push forward with everything we've got. Here it is then. Max worker cat. Tank. The meat shields. Disperse them with a bit of cat cannonage until we've got nearly max monies, and then we push forward with it all. All the assemble firepower, hopefully apart from my cheating unit, but I'm almost certain to conveniently forget about that. Oh, need it. No, not now. No, that's silly. I don't like that. Oh, what do? I don't want to speculatively give up. But it's given up for me. Marvellous. Treasure. What can I get quickly now? Speed up money production. Definitely need that. Korea, Mongolia, China, Japan. Race through these in the remaining treasure time to get what we need. And then I can return to Spain emboldened and slightly more overpowered. Okay, that'll do. Some treasure. Normal treasure. No superior treasures out of any of these. I feel like I'm getting a little bit owned here, to use the parlance of the Ute. My app stopped working. Can't press any of the buttons. Oh, there we go. Right. There's no point luring, is there? Because that's just going to give ourselves less time to hit out at the hippo. I'm actually a little bit shocked that I'm even thinking of the potential of needing to use gut here. I'm quite appalled. That is taken a lot longer than I expected it would. But we got through it. We didn't succumb to temptation. So all is well. Nice treasure, please. No, inferior. Of course you would, but we got our energy drink, and I've probably said it before, but I do quite like getting a sort of under-leveled treasure because it's only half as powerful as it could be. So it gives us tiers, and we can see what tiers we need to go up to win, or rather, what tiers need to be shed. Let's sort Saudi Arabia out then. This hippo looks primed to cause me an embarrassing situation, and I can't afford a gross. Can barely afford to protect my gross. Oh! Clutch. Fabulous work all. Well done. Marvellous. You are joking. There's a treasure festival on, mate. Axes don't work. That's my axiom for the day. Oh, some good hits from the bird, though. Some good hits. Oh, that is much better. And given we don't actually have much time left, we can use the speed up that we employed to go vroom vroom, zoom zoom, straight into the land of success. I hope. Treasure, please. Inferior. I mean, I don't like oil. I like olive oil. Oh no! I need Madagascar as well. My screen was too dark, couldn't see the gap. Meow. Let's employ the whole kahuna. It's a gory. That's nothing too much to worry about. Titan cat. Good choice there, I feel. Bird. Good choice. Oh, Lord. I don't like that, though. We must have done enough damage to you for you to be low now. Surely. Oh, my good gracious. This just seems overtly rude. Oh, God, why does that always happen? No! Absolute Burke. Sending tiny amounts of stuff up to the base really wasn't working in terms of dealing with Gory, so I think we're going to have to do one and then the other. And one is over very quickly indeed. I'm too annoyed. I'm going to employ my boy. How'd you like that? Let's level the playing field a bit, Sonny Jim. Yeah, that's right. I have no shame. You deserve it, Gory. Oh my god. He's having his revenge. He's back. Well, I definitely have no shame in using gut now. Clear off out of that baobab, if that's what it is. If not, that tree. Treasure? They always have the last laugh, don't they? Scumbags. I was going to skip this, but we'll give him his just desserts. Well done, Gamatota. You've had a smashing success. And an engineer we can't use. Welcome to the job market, Zuma. On account of having got a little bit of treasure, halfway on the energy drink as opposed to nothing at all, I'm going to try Spain again, and I want to beat it. I want to beat it ethically and properly. Wish me luck, BT dubs. Wish yourself luck, mate. Just play properly. Right, this seems fairly reasonable. Level 7 worker cat. Croco's been cancelling out me gross et al. So, max the money's time, I think. And we build up again. Have a gross to counteract that. Please and thank you to you, kind regards. This is alright. This is reasonable. This is okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Should we just get stuff to start joining them? Otherwise we'll just be sitting on max worker cat. Well, we don't kill my gross. Good, right. Let's go. Here's the seal then. What can we do about that? Oh, not much. Not much. This clearly doesn't do the job, does it? It's not happening. Okay, right, well, you asked for it. Actually, I don't think you did. You're probably really annoyed that it's appeared, but I asked for it. Is it even enough, though? Nope. So the only thing I can think to do now is just stack the big boy. Hope we don't move too far forward and see whether blatantly cheating, in a manner of speaking, ethically cheating, is... That doesn't make sense as a phrase either. Anyway, whether lots of this boy will actually win it at all, or whether we have to completely drawing board it. Well, here goes then. Some units out to protect. Move you back. It's actually an intelligent cannon for once. By complete luck, but anyway. The goose are pretty undefended, but it doesn't make any difference because of the sheer firepower. So what have we learnt here? Nothing useful whatsoever. What is the state of everything? Oh my lord. I wonder why I'm not doing well. And my Uber. Why is that level 9? Why have I done that? I tell you what. Let's just see if that was a bit of a misnomer, if we can advance, or whether things are getting materially more difficult. What do we got? Oh, sending out the big guns, France. Does this not almost look like intelligent play? Gross cats stacking up. We got tank cats stacking up. It's amazing. Oh lord, no, this is gonna not go very well. my carefully curated stack. Move backwards, grosses, without dying, please. Come on. No. Yes. Better. Oh, no. I'm doing a bit of a binary commentary there. You see, because my axe cat is severely underleveled, and for some reason I've decided not to unlock the fish, we're gonna have problems. No! God, come on, bird. Get in it. No! Oh, you utterly useless waste of 1,300 monies. Crike. Couldn't even pause. Am I just, losing my memory? Or have they changed the description for these cats? It seems suddenly a lot more factual, the first line. I don't remember battle cats being this helpful. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. Upgrade. Oh, I suppose we can try and see whether keeping it as fish cat will work. I don't trust these first forms very much, but I guess it might be funny. That's a bit pricey. Woohoo! Oh, I've got puts. What's that mean? Oh, because my user rank's gone up. Well, yes, please. Oh, more speed ups. And I can use a leadership if I burn through my energy, which I probably will, losing. Well, here goes nothing then. I haven't prepared for this properly at all. I think we just gotta go for the usual spam strategy. Spam, then restart the level because you've messed it up strategy. A favourite of mine. Gory comes out on a timer, doesn't it? So we've got to be careful about how many worker cat upgrades we do. I'm going to stick with level 4 and start my defences up at the last possible moment and then try and push through slowly. Well, kind of like what we were doing the first time, which for me always does seem to be the best attempt before things go inevitably downhill. Do we break out the fish? I think we give the fish its first appearance. Hello, fish. Nice to see you. It's a real pleasure working with you. Let's see if he got any chops. Not great so far. There's 1, 2 knockbacks. Not sure if it's got a hit in yet. No, that wasn't brilliant. I still should be getting further than this. It's all very well fish not working, but we are still getting tangibly worse at the level we're already quite bad at. Is it a fever dream, or did I call this bloke Terrence? You see, that's so much better. Instantly. Legendary. Once again, that was a hearty attempt there. Well done, man. Come on! We defeated this before. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Sod that for a laugh. I'm doing two things, and I'm doing them now. Fish Cat, even immediately level 9, is pretty ineffectual. I don't think I've ever actually successfully used it as a fish in its own right. Anyone else? Anyway, we're going to whale it up. Thank you. Next is another deployment of the old Rich Cat. This looks a little bit healthier, doesn't it? So the gross stack thing should work quite well. And then we can get the money up for everything else. And then push through the gory. Because I have no desire really to get my army decimated in piecemeal chunks. But we're starting to move forward anyway. So I suppose now is the time. We've also got the man. And a lot of meat shielding. Let's push that back. We did get one hit successfully. So whale's probably already better than fish. Hit a doge. Oh, the man doing brilliantly. Good effort, man. What do you got, Seal? If you're ever going to appear, lol. I mean, maybe this is one that can actually be rushed, potentially. But without cow and higher level things, I don't think that was ever a possibility. Oh, good lord, they're both out at the same flipping time. We're definitely not going to be able to save enough monies to meaningfully lure and push through. So I've just got to kind of sit here and die? What if I start putting whales out now? Can I stack them? Could that be a thing? Potentially. This kind of seems pretty alright. Making Titan miss his attack, as per. Now I think we are going to have to save up and push back through again. So we might be in a position to use this as a sort of sacrificial vanguard. Oh, maybe I should have stuck at it. Oh my god. No! What a terrible strategic decision. We could have rushed it. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised that Wales doing a comparably good job at being level 10 when, like, nothing else is. But as fish, it was pretty certainly useless. And this might be a little bit early. Titan's here now, though. He'll sort you out. Oh, you see, that's lovely. This has got to be the requisite firepower. Come on, base health. You don't really seem in much of a rush to get moving. Come on. No! No! I would say I haven't got all day, but actually I have. But I can't be bothered to have all day. You're one level out of flipping 48. Just, you know, put yourself in perspective, he said to an inanimate concept. Oh god, 2 gories at once. I was going to say I'll try and last gasp at this, see if anything happens. I know exactly what's going to happen. Sod off. That's what happens. Right, come on then. Gotta have Titan with me this time. I think that's my learning from before. What occurred to me is that it might still be base hit just without a boss wave, because that is also a thing. So we do need something pretty material approaching the base, and we should take the time to get that. But this surely is enough stuff, even if I do make my own units miss all the time. Oh, lovely hearty hit, Titan. Lovely jubbly. That's less lovely. I saw a great hit incoming there, and then we just got kiboshed. Totally kiboshed. Why is this happening to me? This is ridiculous. If it doesn't happen this time, I don't know what I'm going to do, because this is taking so much longer than it needs to. We saw the way of how to do it, and ever since we did, each attempt has been worse than the last. God's sake, cannon! Every time! Yes, I'm blaming the cannon. It doesn't have feelings, I might as well. Goodness sake! What is this? Why was this not happening before, and why is it happening now? What is wrong with you, Titan? You shouldn't be doing that. And Gory shouldn't be there. So we spent too long this time. I just don't understand how we were sort of able to, like, do something previously. So in reality, there's some ridiculously tiny window of time where we get to the base at exactly the right moment, which is just before the Gory turns up, but after we've had a chance to build up loads of stuff, and we just happened to do that before, and did quite well, and have not been able to recreate it since. I mean, that's just marvellous, isn't it? I mean, that's actually perfect timing, but I'm not sure whether it's going to make any difference, because we just seem really under-equipped. Look at that! Why was this not happening before? Give me strength. Right, I've earned my right to the cheat card. Sod you all. Right, this has got to be it, and I mean it. This has got to be it. And if it's not it, I don't think I'm ever going to play this game again. He said bravely, as if it makes much of a difference. Maybe we did have gut before. Maybe that's why it seemed alright. Anyway, it's still not certain because the RAM has appeared, which means that the rest of the stuff is likely very soon to appear. But this is looking good. This is looking good. Oh, too late, my friend. Get out of it. Hopefully Germany will have something somewhat nicer to offer us. Wie geht's, Schlänger? Ja. Ah, ein Peng. Nice few melee hits from the whale, protecting me grosses as well. It's a relatively hearty Peng, but not hearty enough. Oh no siree. I'm gonna win this battle. Ha ha ha, as they say. That's universal, cross languages, huh? And a Piege next. I hope that's loads of grosses stood in exactly the same position. It is good. I did wonder why it suddenly seemed like I had won. Although that's also very soon to come because, oh holy moly, this is, yeah, a bit much. I probably shouldn't stop spamming just in case we can hold them off, but it kind of looks like we can't. I don't know, gonna be a bit nip and tuck, or more of whichever of nip and tuck is the bad one. Actually, I'm not sure that's how the phrase works. Right, all my stock in a Titan. We'll just have to see whether it can do the damage it needs. One hit. No, it can't! Thanks so much for that. I've let the Peng come to me this time, and hopefully the bird won't be stupid. I've employed the bird because we don't need a whale yet. The red enemies are slightly later, and hopefully the massive damage from the bird. Massive damage.
Massive damage.
Right. Yeah.
Am I confusing you?
We'll do what we need with the Peng. It's looking good so far. That is actually a pretty reputable performance from the bird. Very good, bird. Well done. That sounded very patronising, but bird did actually do a good job. Now's definitely the time for whale. We're going to advance and push you back. Cannon didn't seem to cause any great problems this time, so that's looking up in the grand scheme of things. And here is the large collection O stuff, which was too much for us last time. Probably too much for us this time, but we'll have to see. Oh my god, there's more! Mein Gott! Look at that, I can't deal with that. There is no way on this planet that I can deal with that. Probably even the boy can't deal with it, but we'll have to see. That cannon did nothing. At least it didn't interrupt gut. Oh, too much stuff. But actually, maybe not for gut. Maybe it's just the right amount of stuff. Absolutely no chance of defeating it otherwise. Oh, my lord, certainly not going to happen without it. I'm pretty sure no amount of upgrades within reason could help us here. Oh my god. Right. My plan this time is sit on the top of the worker cat and waste money. Now, in reality, let all this stuff come here after posting the minimum to defeat the original Peng, because there is absolutely no way of dealing with it other than with the boy. Gives us a little one-on-one time with Peng before the other stuff appears as well, so that's always nice. Will this work out better? Will we be able to build something bigger and push through as a result? Don't know if that'll work. Working so far. Ooh, goes a bit exposed. He don't care though. Look at that. Marvellous. Let's get a whale for the seal. Though that probably again won't be as impactful as one gut. Still there though, gut. Fighting the good fight. Which can't be said for the whale. Didn't actually see it do anything. But then, I'm not really watching. You see, this seems a lot more equitable and fair. But that's possibly because I'm winning. But this is one heck of a clump of enemies, this. Yeah, we're going to continue to get this combination of enemies, which you have absolutely no chance of dealing with without gut, and we're going to have to push through them. So the army is going to have to increase in stature, and what has happened? It has decreased majorly. Right, well, sod that. I spent enough time on it for me to absolve myself of guilt for putting out another gut. Have that. I don't think it's going to make any difference. I really don't know what to do sometimes. I mean that. Maybe that. Nope, not that. Oh my god, we really haven't made it very far, have we? Any response I can think of is demonetizable. But I hope that captures the mood. Given the way that things are going, I've been driven to the point of exasperation, such that I'm going to break out the AI, or as it may end up seeming, the A. My mission currently is to get the worker cat to max level, defeat the Peng, and then just let the computer serenade me to victory or defeat. I don't actually care which. May have gone a bit too aggressive on the worker cat. I hope not, because I'm not doing this again. Oh, come on. Come on. I didn't want to break this out myself, but Looks like it's going to have to happen. It's going to have to happen like you don't even know. That's a bit better. That's a bit more reasonable. As long as Gory stays away. No! No, 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 no. That's not okay. He said petulantly. I can't even rage without being a bit self-aware now, but just... I have had enough. So much enough. So enough. I wish I could be replaced by a computer. Oh. How is that a smashing success? You joking, mate? Go to the desert and think about what you've done. Here we go then, I guess. Denmark and a Doge. This is remarkably slow paced, but I've got Miraculou now blasting in my ear, so it feels much more exciting than it is. So I'm sorry to you, because this is probably just really boring. Oh, also, I got some treasure. Just after finishing that Germany with my computer, the treasure activated the ethereal shield or Stephen King's dome or whatever they call it. Anyway, just having that treasure, and I'm absolutely sure it's not 100%, has taken my base health from 1,000 to 5,620. That is absolutely extraordinary. Well, there's an argument for not bothering to upgrade your base health. I mean, it's not really, because it's dirt cheap, but that is a remarkable change that I think will have escaped the notice of many people who progress through the game in, anything approaching a sane manner. Ah! Oh, gosh, okay. Hello, son.
For all I know, you may be praying you never set eyes on me again.
Oh, lots of those guys as well. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I'm feeling like Titan. Titan is the unit here. They can deal with those guys all at once, and then come in and maybe get a strike on Elefanti, possibly? That's what I'm hoping. Oh, I've just upgraded my worker cat instead, haven't I? But this could be fine. I do actually want those guys to advance so that I can deal with them separately. And who knows? Maybe I've actually timed it perfectly. Okay, that's one hit on Elefanti. One hit from Titan. 2 hits. I'm going to try and do the same thing again. Call me radical. I'm trusting that you're calling me radical. I mean, I can't hear you, but I believe that you're doing it. Oh, heck. Flummox. Well, I wasn't expecting them to not die in one hit. That's complicated things somewhat. Oh, no. I do not like... Oh, dear. No. Okay, let's try that again. I've got to say, I'm getting a load of random high-energy weeb songs in my head. This is great. I'm seeing, pink sparkles and vistas of space around these peons here. It's another world where you don't upgrade your worker cat, you pillock. So my strategy this time is Titan early, and then we'll do some worker cat upgrading. Ooh! That was a useful cannon, well done. So meat shields are going to be pretty pointless, because we just need the area attack to take place on those guys. I suppose I could put the occasional peon out, I don't know if that will really help. Anyway, 2 Titans in the same place, that's not so good. Although maybe it is for all the... No, it's really not. Actually, what am I talking about? I do need meat shields, don't I? Everything is struggling immensely. Oh, this is... Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really not fair. That's pretty cringe. Heck-a-leck am I supposed to do? I suppose what might be useful is just trying to spam everything. Apart from bird, because obviously, no, that's a squishy. And seeing what survives one hit from Elefanti. Well, that is everything dead. Everything dies.
Just this once! Everybody dies!
I don't really know what to do. Other than, I suppose, spam the cheapest units? I mean, we have to be selective in what we can afford anyway, so I guess we might as well. This is the kind of level where having a cat cannon that recharges quickly is useful, but quickly's in the eye of the beholder a little bit. It still feels very slow to me. Oh, oof. In the short time that we are alive, we're not going to get a single hit on him. So one thing that I can definitely do better is get my worker cat up to full before we move on. But what I can't do, or could do but would be pointless, is stack loads of stuff up, because then it will just all die at the same time. This is one example where worker cat capacity would definitely help. But I feel like I have more problems than just that. About 99 should do it. And there doesn't seem to me to be any apparent quick fix. I don't even think gut could be particularly useful. Right. Yep. And then everything useful dies. Brilliant. See, if I had the monies coming in, I could do meat shields and something with a chance to do something. Then when it dies, something else with a chance to do something. That being probably Titan or whale. I mean, look, it's not even gonna... It's gonna be close, but it's not gonna get a hit in. And then we suffer. Well, we'll try gut, see if it makes a difference. I mean, it definitely will to those guys. He might have just survived a hit there as well. That's a well-timed Titan, I feel. Coming up just as gut dies. Not that it's going to make any impact here, because it's standing within the attack range and is hopelessly preoccupied. Damn level design. And now we've pretty much run out of the financial goodwill that we established for ourselves. And we are scraping barrels. And they're not even nice barrels. They're barrels that laugh at you and say, you've lost. Oh, this is good. This is good. Perfectly timed attack by the Elephanti. Was that a hit on it, though? That's the question. I can only hope, because that's about as good as this is possibly going to get. If that did nothing, then I will just die. And I do think Gut survives one attack, so yeah, he is a little bit OP in the context. But we need a bit of OP in this context. Oh, flum off. That's a shortened version of Flummox, by the way, for anyone wondering. That's just all a little bit cringe, in my opinion. And he's definitely going to be on the base now. So I kind of feel like Sniper the Cat might be helpful. I've only got 2 of them, for goodness sake, but that might be what we need. I can turn it off and on specifically so that when there are no peons about, it can take a shot. An added complication is that Denmark is one of the important trifecta for getting extra cat health. So I think if I'm going to employ an item I have very few of, I'm going to go all in and just hope to God that I don't accidentally lose by being sniped by a trunk. This might be absolutely perfect in terms of getting just about defeated with a chance to max out our monies. I shall join you back at my base. First order of the day then, 1 Titan Cat. There's no point trying to space stuff out now, I don't think, because they'll just clump together and get killed in the same Elephanti shot. And that was a very strange way of saying it. I mean, I know I'm already getting the name wrong deliberately, but that was really skew-if. Right, we've actually got too much money. Bring meat shields along with Titan, I guess. Let's turn Sniper the Cat off for now, because we're going to need to start using it tactically, and only when all of those guys are gone. Oh, I think I'm going to need to try and be more clever than I have any realistic prospect of being. That was just outside the range. Right, Sniper Cat on now. Boom! He does get knocked back. Obviously, I understand that wasn't a damage knockback, but that was the proof for the pudding that I was actually looking for. Once those guys are gone, will Sniper the Cat take a shot? It certainly looks like it will. Go away, those guys. No! And it's just not bothering to take a shot anyway. Oh, no! Oh, I'm too slow on the draw. No, Sniper the Cat, wrong unit. Ugh, come on, they were in the same place. You could have gone for the bigger one. What I really should have done is bring a speed up, and then this first bit could have been done a lot more quickly, because I have a lot of them, and I wasn't going to bring a rich cat, and that's fine, but it does make this a little bit onerous. Okay, let's embrace the flush with cash thing, and use Gut and Titan on this initial run at the base. I think I just made Titan miss the shot, really. That's all that happened there. Maybe I should just increase the cadence of these slightly, because, well, maybe more than slightly. All right, okay, thanks very much for that, you Burke. No, it doesn't make any difference. Especially when I make the Sniper the Cat miss. That's quite a special talent, that. Maybe upgrading Axe would have been an idea that works well. Did I make Gut miss, or did it actually get a hit in there? Well, it definitely got a hit in there. I neglected to put out another Titan as quickly as I'd like, which has made us lose a lot of ground. There's a lovely, nice, clean sniper hit. Lovely, lovely. Another hit. And now we're at the point of having just basically no monies at all. We've reached the poor phase, and I don't think there's really any way out of it. Fantastic shots from the Sniper the Cat. Almost AI, I feel. Would you agree? But still not enough. This is going to be a very tricky one, but to be honest, I don't really see much of a way of doing it other than eventually just executing this strategy really well. Very, very eventually. Like kind of heaven sent levels of eventually. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I've finally done it! So, in the end, it was macho cats and tank cats as my meat shields. There ended up being 3 Guz at the start, which all managed to get a hit on the elephant, which I think would have made a ginormous difference. And then a little bit of argy-bargy, right back to the base. But we did it. I say we did it. I now have an extreme sense of foreboding that this will all suddenly occur again. I think I'm just going to have to stop this video here if that happens, because there is no way I can successfully negotiate through that again. So hopefully this big stacko stuff makes short work of the base. Oh my god, we've reached the deploy limit. Have we done that before? Got completely forgotten about that. Oh, I haven't wasted a treasure radar. That's just so lovely.
Simply lovely.
Right, well, let's just have a look at what Norway has to offer then. Okay, that's alright so far. Some very cold snatches. Ah, a gory, okay. Things could get a little bit funky, perhaps very funky. Run forward so that it's just him for at least a few seconds. And hopefully, Bird can do a lot of damage. I mean, we've already got a knockback on him. Come on, you lot. Oh, there's so much stuff there. It's not looking great. That was just a knockback, not a death. So that's not going to be good enough. Very much not good enough. Ah, things are going much better now. For absolutely no unethical reason. Everything is absolutely marvellous. I haven't given up with being fair with my lineup after the difficulty of the last level. And I mean, even if I had, which I haven't, I definitely haven't, I think I would be justified in doing so. I made a decent stab at strategy in the last level. I mean, dunk on me, I'm sure you will. Even perhaps for using phrases of the Ute like that. But I am actually quite pleased how I came up with something a little bit different last time and turned having no idea what to do into a little bit of strategy. Gammy Toto's back. What you got for me this time, son? Oh, that's good. No, well done. Off you go again. Okay. Oh, bloity, mate. That is cause for celebration. Let's get grooving. I'm feeling patriotic already. Oh my, no. Broken Britain. This country has gone to the dogs. The elephants.
And then we ask, well, why is the country going to hell in a handbasket?
Okay, a lot of people would agree with that.
So the elephant's on a timer, as seemed obvious before, and we can only really get halfway up our ladder of upgrades for Worker Cat by the time it appears. So I'm a little bit stuck as to what to do. Although I do have one idea, so that I don't have to put too much effort into this myself. They're always talking in Britain about wanting to increase productivity. So yes, I brought a speed up and a CPU for lots of computery trial and error. It's a one-line army, reducing cost and allowing the CPU, hopefully, to spam everything possible all the time. Now, I thought I'd put in a little bit of my own effort, honour Britain in that way, or something. So I'm going to try and get the Worker Cat up to max myself without, very much dying. And thank God for that extra treasure. I tell you what, that really does make a big difference. Hopefully I can get by with a stack like this. And then we can unleash the forces of automation. Okay, this is interesting. So we're at level 6 Worker Cat, and the elephant has reached us. So it could be a lot worse. We haven't quite got to the max Worker Cat yet. I'm going to need to put intermediary units in, but we're getting there. Like that? Don't speed up yet. Oh god, no, come on. Oh, do you know what? Seconds too late, isn't it? Dear lord, this just isn't very good. I might have to bring out the boy. So much for trying hard. Level 8, right, good. Okay, computer, do your thing. Now you may wonder quite why I've brought gross cats in, them being so low level, but I really do feel like they can still stack up reasonably and help with the peons. Overall, with the amount of rams dying here, it should still mean that we usually have enough money for everything in their own time. This is kind of being actively disproven as I go along. But I'm going to stick with it. I think that it is viable. Or just, like, not. Excruciating. Oh, I'm on. I'm enjoying this a lot. Actually, I think the CPU probably had the right idea there. Fair dues. Yeah, that's pretty smooth sailing to max worker cat. I can, of course, turn the CPU off intermittently. If I'm going to sit here anyway, making sure that I don't lose the battle, I might as well input where I think that input can be useful. But of course, you know, I am perhaps the epitome of human error. That was a hit. That was a hit. It's about all I can flipping hope for now. Go on. That's potentially good. That's better. Oh, that's less good. That's not ideal. Do you know what? It's not happening, is it? For sake. I kind of did that knowing that it might need to be the case. We've got a lot of speed ups and CPUs, so now I know I need the rich cat. I'll bring that in as well. Do I need a treasure radar? Norway. You know. Oh my god. What did we beat? Oh no, I put ruddy treasure on the wrong thing. I'm hoping that this time, with max worker cat, we can make a march a lot more quickly and so have more time to fight Elephanti from whence he comes, which would be very important because we're meeting him like basically here, and that is just absolutely not enough time to defeat him. So trial and error, but a bit more boosted now. Well, it looks like that's going to be it, doesn't it? This is about as good as it's going to get, but I'd be darned if I'm not going to beat the level with all this ridiculous amount of stuff. This is really the extent of what we can do. There is no better than that, and so I'm just going to have to do it and hope to God that we can get it done this time. Yes, there we go. So we weren't, you know, miles away. Maybe we could have ended up doing it in one run, but that one seemed to tie itself together better than average, and so I didn't want to potentially wait a really long time for another better than average run to come along. So it's been done, and I'm just really glad that in Britain you don't need privileges to get you somewhere. You don't need to pay to succeed. You can achieve whatever you want with whatever you want. Certainly not 4 power-ups and 30 cat food. See, I like to think we're getting close, but I bet we're not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 30, 31. Oh my god! I'm never gonna finish this sodding chapter! Let's just have a look at Greenland, I guess. Oh no! I've gone into my stupid strategy. I'm absolutely cooked. My brain is fried. My reasoning to myself is kind of morphed to become, well, if I do one level without Gao, I can do the next one with. But of course, I didn't really do the UK without it. It kind of felt like I did it without it, to be honest. But it is nice to get a win under your belt anyway, though. Right. I have done some homework. What I mean by that is some treasure hunting. We are now significantly better off than we were before, I think. We've got health. We've got worker cat. We've got ambition. All that's to say that we needed some kind of boost, and I think I'm going to need to get me other basic cats as well. One thing I have done is deliberately leave out the last treasure on cat research, because everything is still so expensive that it might actually work against us if we're using a CPU. That's my thought, anyway, but I can quite easily get it if that's wrong. Because we also got given some treasure radars as our little gift for the comeback. Now, I do feel like it must be making a difference. It previously probably would have been melted by this if we didn't have the boy. And look now. Look at Titan Man. E-Man. He's doing well. Look at that. It's still not going to be enough, though, is it? Yep, nope. Do you reckon if I just let him die, and then I'll start my next bit, no one will notice that he was there in the first place? I think that's a great idea. Annoyingly, he's still there. Come on! I need to destroy the evidence! No! He's too good! Is he dead now? No, he's still not. Oh well, I think it just tells us very clearly where we stand, doesn't it? Amazing how much progress you can make when you cheat, isn't it? Now, I just want to be clear that this isn't to say that treasure isn't important. It jolly is, but you also do need to upgrade, which we'll do now. These cats in their first form were possibly fine during Chapter 2. Now, I think they need upgrading. And if we're going to get Lizard Cat, it's going to need to be Dragon. Titan, I'm actually quite pleased with his performance. I might take him up to level 9, but I don't think he needs an evolution yet. Bird is far too expensive for the little damage that it does, so we are going to take that one up to UFO. Cow, we still don't need. Gross, I'm tempted to keep it in the current form, level 9. And I'm going to do the same thing with Axecat. As you can see, lots of XP, because we keep being given 1 million for coming back to play the game. I guess Ponos are that desperate for me to just finish this chapter the same as everyone else. New yoik, new yoik. Oh, look at the pure power of Gross now. Throughout this, I've been wanting to strike the balance between not being able to do a level at all and finding it too easy, to work out what the true minimums are. And I've failed miserably by resorting to cheating. Now we try and reassert ourselves toward that path. Do you know what? I'm going to get my UFO out for all of these. Let's hope it's got the range we need. Boom! 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 Oh, you see, that's just much better, I assume. I'm going to get my dragon out as well. Dragon! Ah! Oh, it's good to see you back, dragon. I mean, it is my fault for not putting you in the lineup, but it is good to see you back. It's a real stack. Thank the Lord. Let's go for UFO for some damage. This almost feels like normal person strategy. Come on, UFO. You can do it. Or alternatively, you can't. You can. I know you can. Probably. Uek. Whale. Whale. This must be possible. We've got upgraded axes. We've got whales.
Massive damage.
This has got to be enough. It's not going to be enough. New strategy. Dragon stacking. I don't really want to use the cannon, to be honest. I just want to stack dragons. That's what I want my life to be. Look at the power of a dragon stack. Dragon stack a lacking. Is UFO still a little bit ineffectual? Maybe. But then you'd also want to have more than one of those around at once, wouldn't you? So, a bit unfair to describe it like that with just one of them and about 6 dragons. They are pretty good. I do like a dragon stack. Does also sound like something out of KFC, doesn't it? Please don't die, dragons. You look a bit under-resourced here. I'm a bit slightly concerned, slightly. Oh, not all my dragons, please. Oh god, it will be all my dragons, please. Oh lordy. I am going to need to get that faster research, just for the sake of my meat shields. Basically, we're going to need to cheat again, is what's happening here. But I've absolved myself again, I've tried, so whatever. That's better. There you go. That's all we needed. Flippin' sake, honestly. Oh yeah, we definitely need him. That's a lot of stuff. Can we hold on? No, this is relentless. I'd like to think the dragon stack has really helped. We do have the boys there as well. Oh well, onwards. In the absence of the treasure, let's get it to level 15. 14 plus 1. Dragon stacking strat again in play. And a newly brave cat. Will all this add up to anything meaningful? I don't know. Oh my lord, it's the kangaroo. Well, actually, dragons should be pretty marvellous against that. Oh god, look at the different timings of me cat research. That's shocking. And interesting that it is already at this point that Macho Cat reaches as quick as it will ever be. Anyway, look at this. This is what I mean. This is like strategy. We didn't even use gut. Pop open the champagne, ladies and gentlemen, because I think we're about to beat a level without Baby Gal. Finally. We didn't really need Dragon in the second chapter, but my god, chapter 3, suddenly, what an absolute powerhouse it is. Such an important unit. Oh no. It's me old mate, me old chum. It's Le Bon. Oh my god! Oh, did you see that? My dragon survived a hit! Thank the Lord! Right, something might finally be happening here. He is being a bit more placid than usual. That might just be because he can't reach any of our units, but still, this is a lot more pleasant than it previously was. It's nice. Okay, it's slightly less nice now. It's getting progressively not brilliantly nice. Ouch. As per, the elephant is timer, so we can't really stay and upgrade our worker cat. I think we probably just need to push forward. We might actually end up having timed this quite well. Quite how things go from this point on, we shall have to see. Probably not tip-top brilliant, but there we are. I don't really understand this level, I've got to say, because we need loads of stuff to deal with the vanguard of their army, but we also need to be a bit piecemeal for the elephant. I mean, something long range would be good, but I suppose we just gotta ignore the elephant at our own peril, but that kind of seems like what we need to do. Meeting it near the base was sensible. We can't afford to lure it, but I'm not sure that's really going to make it a huge amount easier. There's a whole chunk of stuff, isn't there? We're not going to have the firepower to do anything about it. I think we're going to have to cheat again. Oh my god, we are. Flippin' sake. Well, there's two of you, so I really don't know what you expected. But you're going to get it. I'll definitely get you. Next time. Can we rush it? No. It hung temptingly in the ether there, very briefly. Oh, Lord. I just had a look at what the Brave Cat's actually doing. Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Just as I observe you, you do something useful with the BB Bunny. Well, fair enough. You got my attitude. Slack off until someone notices. Even with the boy, 2 of these elephants is going to be interesting to say the least. We'll pivot between a few meat shields, hopefully occasionally make the elephants miss as well, baby Gao, and the dragon that can miraculously survive a hit. Thank God for dragon. See, that is actually finally a useful bit of consumer advice. A level 10 dragon with a very specific amount of treasure, 88% legendary cat shield, can survive a hit from the elephant. You see? We're always learning. No, that was looking quite good for a moment there. I've been doing some tinkering with the strategy, allowing the first elephant over so they get more time before the second one greets us. When I'm not making my Gao miss, it's kind of manageable at the base, which gives me a small amount of hope, but only very, very, very small, because there coming into view is the second elephant, and the first one doesn't show any signs of being dead. In fact, it looks worryingly alive. I kind of wanted that to happen, to be honest. I think at this current moment I can stick to not having the rich cat and just using the items, of which I have many, because getting the worker cat up at the start with the cheater unit is okay. We broadly do it in time for the elephant to appear, so that's fine. The rest of it isn't. But to try and help with the fact that it isn't, I've gone for a 1-row lineup once again that's hopefully a bit more CPU friendly, because it had absolutely no idea what it was doing previously, rather like myself. We've just got 2 meat shields because both of them now, because of the recharge, come back incredibly quickly. Other than that, gross, which is still reasonably stackable. Dragon is the only thing that survives an elephant hit. And, of course, the boy. Gonna let the CPU do what it wants now. Hopefully something more than nothing, CPU. Well, that came quite by surprise, didn't it? Bitto accidental rushing solves the problem. Rah. Oh, heck. It's a little bit different. Let's fight you with a little bit more notice, please, kangaroo. A little bit of meat shielding, enough to keep you at bay. They're holding up all right. A stalemate. That's much better than what we normally get. Absolutely marvellous. And another one, but in enough time for us to defeat the first one. Hoorah! Oh, it's getting a little bit funky now. I'm not sure if I actually meant to do that. I don't think I did. Let's see if it helps. Kinda. I mean, when it gets hits, it kind of goes in all sorts of random long-distance places. But, you know, the getting hits is not an oftentimes thing. But that was a fortuitous, serendipitous death. We can have such. Allowing us the monies to keep spamming. Don't tell me that we're going to actually beat a level. Good lord. First time bonus? No good. I'd just like to point out, we do appear to actually be fighting and, dare I say it, defeating this level as we are supposed to, with just a slew of basic cats and Samba, who's also there and is cool. Oh, shower yourself in glory. Tidy. Let's keep the winning streak going. No chance. Dragons are going further than I want them to. What eth will be eth in this base? It's a gory, ×2. Ooh, well, if my dragons can stay behind my meat shielding, they could be good here. Ooh, they could be jolly good here, and thank you, Gross. I saw that lovely slap back there. My team, they're working together so wonderfully, and there's some gory deaths. I sincerely doubt that that's going to be it, but that was lovely. A continuous 2 times gory? Theoretically, each and every time, it's going to be easier to deal with. Let's hope that is the case. Although my dragons, yeah, they are, I was going to say, probably past due for dying. So maybe not, but I don't actually see this as being too majorly difficult. The caveat, we need to get the gories gone before the next gories appear. We can't have them stacking up. We're struggling a little bit for monies. I think it's just going to have to be the first row and hope that that dragon survives. Brilliant. Thanks for that. As always, perfect comedic timing from you all. Let's be reasonable about this. No, not like that. Okay, less worker cat upgrading this time, more just spam mid. But hang on, there's 3 of them now. Why is there 3 of them? That's not fair. Don't die. I think one of my dragons did. But one being alive is desperately important. We're going for stacking value here. Oh, it's the Mooth! That's who it is! The Gories were a sideshow. Alrighty. I'm feeling Titan for this one. We've got stuff which can sit at what looks like an absolutely beautiful range. And then we can have Titan come in and get to the Mooth. Although, maybe not. Yeah? Yeah, no, I think he is. That was a valiant effort. I respect that. As a strat, I'm quite pleased. Really does put into perspective this. Just how long it would take to get a Monday stage done. I wouldn't want to be farming this. Oh, the absolute power. A level 10 dragon. And a level 9 gross. When you got loads of them, it didn't flipping matter what level they are, as long as they are actually dragons. Do you know what? I'm going to count that as another hole in one. 1.5 attempts anyway. It's just so much better. So much nicer. Why can't games just be like this all the time? I do actually feel like those brave cats are making quite a big difference as well now that they're level 10. So thanks to you, lads. Still no treasure, but there's such an inordinate, massive amount around here. So many levels just to get the cat attack power up that I actually think I can't be bothered. Okay, gory, just as I get my 3rd dragon. Oh, we are a bit exposed, but oh, that was glorious. Lovely hit, dragon. Thank you for that. Keeping him at bay while we wait for the meat shields to arrive. And hopefully, my brave cats can make a... No? Okay, I saw that brave cat. That wasn't very good. My dragons are still up. Legends. Honestly, wasn't expecting them to last this long. I knew the dragons were going to have to die at some point. Oh, what can we do? What can we do? What have we really got money for? Gross. That's kind of it, really. This is definitely one of those ones where we are a little bit cost pressed. So even a level 3 worker cat is too much upgrading. That kind of signals like a rich cat would be helpful. I'm going to ignore myself, you know. Worker cat is important, and I'm going to get it to level 4 and do a brave cat. Slice through a few of these peons, and then we will invite the gory around our place, and then push through him with something appreciably looking like an army. Is he there? No? What about now? No? Good. Brave cat doing well. What about now? No? I can afford another worker cat upgrade. What about now? That's rather alright, isn't it? How about now? No. Maybe I just had this wrong then. Doing quite well. And there he is! Hooray! That's kind of just about right, Gory. Thank you for your consideration and patience. Now, we can absolutely smash you. Oh, lovely! Thank you, UFO. You done one good thing today. Well, I think that's like 2 now, so fair dues. Come on, whale. 2 hits plus whatever he got when I wasn't counting. I suppose that's not too bad. But good lord! Oh, it's fine! I was just about to complain about my monies. But the seal is dead. This is perfect. This is exactly what I meant. Not over-leveling, but leveling enough. And not having to use the boy. Because, you know, you may not believe me, and to be honest, I wouldn't blame you. But I don't like resorting to using him. Ugh. Oh, cut the frivolity. We've got some more chunky enemies to be dealing with. It's the terrible 2, but again... I wonder, do I keep just sending stuff, or do I try and save up a little bit? I keep sending stuff because the Gory's dead now, but that's possibly a little bit late, given I made the decision while I was saying it to let off, and now I'm doing something in between the two, which is basically just a whole heap of terrible decision making. Realistically, we've actually got plenty of time until Gory appears. I'm going to go ultra aggressive on upgrading the worker cat, because I waited once I reached level 4 last time, but I don't need to do that this time. I know we can go that high, and hopefully higher. Okay, here he is. Level 6 seems about right then. Boom, boom, boom. Dragon. Cannon some of the squishies out the way, and a gross would be lovely. That should be enough for a single Gory, methinks. Is me right? Oh, I might have overextended because of the seal this time. I'm getting confused between different levels there, I think. I was expecting more Gories, but that was last time. Oh. 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 No. our trial and error would suggest that level 5 Worker Cat is therefore the middle ground. So I'm going to stick at my base, and we're going to build from here as the gory appears, push through and try and deal with the seal. We meet again, big red man. Oh, he thins out the old meat shields very quickly, doesn't he? If you could get gone, that would be marvellous. Oh, that's a beauty! I mean, we did do that before, didn't we? But at least we got back to that point. I think we're just going to have to hope and trust that money generation at worker level 5 is good enough. If it's not, then we'll have to bring a rich cat in. But then at least we'll have a decent cohort for dealing with the ceiling. As in S-E-A-L-I-N-G, not C-E-I-L. Oh! Thank God I put the whale out there. Almost muscle-memoried Gao into the battle. That would have annoyed me, actually. Because I'm trying to do it without him. That's a lot of gories. And yeah, I think actually this might be about alright, worker-wise. We are faring much better. Much like Phil Collins, I feel it coming in the air tonight. I think we are going to win this one. Even despite another gory coming along, he is just going to be free money. That's a positive mindset. Let's see where it gets me. Hasn't really worked so far. Oh, lovely. Lovely doubles! Double bubble. Get gone. Now I'll do the worker cat upgrade. Good stuff. I might even get a celebratory... No, I won't, because it's happening again. Help. Oh, I thought that dragon might have lasted a bit longer. There's a little bit too much stuff and a little bit too little of us. Come on, don't sacrifice yourself, dragon. We need you staying in the background, and I know I'm not doing enough meat shielding to really help you with that, but I got no money, so I don't know what you want from me. Oh, I sound like the government. We're struggling here, aren't we? I think we're going to need to bend our fiscal rules slightly. I thought we had it, but after more waves than we've got through before, we don't got it. Lord, oh Lord, only 2 rich cats left after this. Not absolutely tip-top brilliant. So, with the rich cat, we can rush? I mean, is that a realistic thing to do? It might be. Worker cat being a few levels higher, not making that much difference. Why are there 2 seals now? Please, sir. Maybe it's rushing, but not rushing in the traditional sense. What I've really got to be focused on is doing the same kind of thing that I did originally, but pushing through with more, faster, and better, like a sort of Daft Punk army. And hopefully we can get through this relatively quickly and relatively unscathed, which is exactly what we've done there. Now, my celebratory UFO from before, I am going to do that, just in case there's lots of peons at the base that we can deal with. And now we want to be doing as much quick damage as we can possibly do, while adding to the stack, because I don't want any of that stack dying. It is a lovely, deliciously powerful, important stack that needs to stay here and not die. Thanks, Gories. It would be marvellous if you could comply with that. How many of you are there? Get gone. I need my dragons here, alive, and looking splendiferous as they do. Yes? Is that a reasonable compromise? It's looking pretty reasonable. Double peng, triple peng. That, oh mine, that's like quintuple peng. What is it with you? Level. Flipping heck. It might not be enough though. 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. Cat cannon you away. 2,000, 1,000. No, 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 no! You are joking me! How is that fair? 394 on the smug man. Not neglecting the other stuff, but I feel like UFOs are going to be pretty useful here. There's the seals. That seems earlier than before. That doesn't seem very fair. And go, 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 please. Oh God, we're already knocked off the base. Really? Get back. I'm warning you. Titan doing a marvellous job. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. But we failed again. Hope you're not trying to tempt me to cheat. There's a button right in front of me. I can do it. Come on. Come on. No. What happened before that got me so much closer? Right. I accidentally put the boy out. So we're going to win. Not in the way that we almost won before, but to be honest, I think I deserve that one. And if you disagree, you can keep that to yourself. Beef. That's appropriate. Let's have a peekaboo at Pikachu. Why, when you have a tank can in front of the base, do the enemies hit the base anyway? And why was the snatch taking alternate hits that only hit the tank and then ones that hit the base as well? I ask you. I mean, I say that rhetorically, but there will be an answer. But it's just a bit strange. That's, oh lord. That's not very nice. I don't think we can run out of speed ups if we use 1 per level. Just 2 worker cat upgrades then. We'll try and build up something formidable from there. Honestly thought there would be, you know, a little bit less to do in this chapter after spending a long video in this chapter already. Cheating definitely required. Let's break out the cheating engine. Although, I mean, this bit pre-seal should actually be fine. It's not, because let's just say my faculties are somewhat impaired. Oh my god, go away! Oh, he has. Suppose that was nice at least. Oh no! Please make this stop. I haven't got rich cats to be spraying them about on everything. And I haven't got the units to be beating the level, so what do you want from me? Just stop! I can't give you what you want! I can't. I don't want to just upgrade my units to high levels and find it easy. Is there anything in here I can get for free? No. I haven't done any of it, so... No, I have, surely. I've done all these things. I couldn't have not done these things. Right, alright. Level 15. That's what we'll do. We'll evolve you, even. Oh god, I forgot that's what it became.
And the beanpole cats is what we do.
There's no point even unlocking Cat Gob because, for goodness sake, got no cat food. God, this is depressing. Is that what games are meant to be like? That's how I tend to find them, amongst many other things, but that's a story for another day. You know what they say, things can only get better, all that guff. And my fear is that I'll max everything, and then I still won't be able to beat this chapter. What is this? Oh, for goodness sake, right. I've had enough. I'm going to go back to watch England losing against Sweden. National embarrassment is more fun than this. Actually, I retract my earlier statement. It turned around quite nicely. But what I don't retract is the fact that the level and everything else just seems absolutely impossible. I hope you understand now my reticence at upgrading things, because I've just added 50% to the levels of most of my units, and it's made absolutely no difference whatsoever. So it's suddenly gone from, on the levels we managed to do, seeming somewhat impressive, to being, and now I can't even do it at all. So what happens if I max them, and we still can't do the level? What I thought I might do, though, is raid my storage. You know, decreasing the cat cannon charge time more sounds pretty good. I might as well do that. And use what I've got. And does this mean that, yeah, we got a mythical Titan cat now? So it'll be interesting to see how he does. The other thing I wanted to do was go to the cat guide, because I remembered, though I have unlocked precious few units, you do get 5 cat food a time. You're telling me tank cat has area attack? Maybe I'm actually learning useful things here. They're both single. Oh, right. Fish. Single, yes. Dragon. Right. Strong against any enemy with a trait. Gosh, I didn't even realise that. I wonder why he's been quite useful. The problem is, here, on this level, even with Gut, I'm absolutely stuck. I cannot do anything, it seems, because 2 elephants will appear regardless, and I cannot defeat them regardless. So it gave me an idea, and that was why I was scrounging around for some cat food. There is one gent that I haven't wanted to employ, but I might need to. In fairness, I can't remember his abilities, but we can find them out, so that I can call on God. Quick treasure updates are all on the same page as well. Our energy drink is now 61%. 50% giant safe. I got that treasure on Madagascar so that we get our cats faster, 80% relativity clock. Cat base health has increased, as you know, massively from just that treasure. 100% extra monies. 88% cat health. I cannot bring myself to try and get all of these, and that really doesn't matter. In fact, we might actively not want this. And I might treasure radar this one, because that means we can use our cannon more often. And then, of course, it's the end, which, despite hours and hours I've been at this, I don't feel any closer to it. We've got enough energy to just try it, raw dog it, Rorcat? Linguistically very strange. Anyway, this will also give us a good opportunity to check what God does in the context of this game. Not making any great kind of claims. Normally you need cat food to get this help, but it's free this time. Only now. Oh, sod it. Well, look, actually, in fairness, I do need to beat this level, but there's this no recharge time at all. As many cats as you want. Worker cat's level will be raised to oh, well, actually, this is genius. Right, let's do that. Thank you, God. I said that I wouldn't use him, didn't I? And here I am. Cringe. You. That is very strange. I do like the timer that comes up, actually. I mean, some of the bits of God graphic are just hopelessly blurry, but some of it's pretty cool still. I guess I can just live in hope of rushing? I've spent all the money I can possibly get my filthy mitts on, so it is just a matter of trying to work as quickly as possible. Only 10 seconds left, but that doesn't really matter because we've got no monies to spend anyway, so the cat god is neither here nor there, as long as my units don't disappear. Are we going to do it? Or are we going to have another... Oh, we've done it. Thank God for that. Oh, it has all paid off. That is marvellous. Thank you very much. Let's proceed. If you didn't like me using Gao, I do wonder what that last level must have done to your psyche. I apologise. Ooh, don't like that. No. You see, they're still doing it. Just ignoring the fact that 5 units are stood in front of the base and they're just hitting it anyway. Oh, one horn. Okay. Is that one of those cat missions that I've definitely succeeded in before, but you've ignored? Well, let's see what can be done with some meat shielding, some brave, and some whale. You need a lot of run up for one horn. Not one of those ones you can really lure. I'm a-learning. Before I get jaded, let's try again. Oh my lord, he's already halfway down. I haven't really had much of a chance to save up, but, you know, don't let that bother you, one horn. I'd hate to think that, you know, that would make you worry that what you were doing was inconveniencing me. This is going to be a tricky one, but it's one that I should definitely be able to do. You know, cheating on the elephants, I'm not too fazed, because, frankly, they deserve it. But one horn, it's a slow-moving enemy. I should be able to do something. This kind of definitely feels like one that needs to be rich cat. Certainly struggle-uggling. Given that there'll be a very clear boss health, I might let myself lose and just see how far we got it down, just to give an indicative picture. What? I need the information! You Burke? Ooh, hang on, half price. How many rich cats do you get? 75 cat food! No! I need my cat food for God! I do need those rich cats. One more rich cat, if I use one now, is not going to get me to the promised land. I do not know what to do. Possibly, this seems like a time where we can do some very targeted upgrading to help us. Whale cat, with the storage that we used, is already level 17, but let's get it to level 20. Does he appear immediately? Oh, by Jove, he does. That is interesting. So I need to be very quick and then hope money's sort of materialise out of thin air from that point onwards. Huh, I really do sound like the government. But it's tricky when you get met in the middle by all of this stuff. This is ground we're losing. I mean, get cow, you may say, and you might be right. Kind of seems like a half-sensible idea. And that would be 5 more cat food. Might be an almost cost-efficient way of distracting the one horn. And look, if I can avoid using a rich cat, that would be marvellous. How does my whale do? That's 1 hit, 2 hits, 4 hits, 5. I don't know, that seems alright. But there's just no more money. I feel like Liam Byrne. I'm positively spamming now, and I'll just have to capitulate to my money problems later. Hopefully with this amount of brave cats, though, we can do a little bit of damage on one horn. Wait, no, it's 1 hit, isn't it? One horn. Only a single target. Oh my god, it's only a single target. Is this what a strategic epiphany feels like? This is the strategy. Again, no idea how much damage we're really doing. We might need to upgrade the brave, but Eureka! That's it! I don't get any money for looking up enemies, do I? This is still a bit inadequate, isn't it? It doesn't tell you anything, but that is quite fun. See you later. Ah, okay, my brave's only level 10. Well, let's go midway up. Level 15. To be honest, I've got the energy to spare. I'd rather be using energy than items at this point with only 2 rich cats. So we'll go once more onto the island. How are we doing for distance? Not as bad as before. Wait, no, that's an area attack. What? At least it felt like it. Has my strategic epiphany gone awry? There's kind of absolutely no sign of it doing anything, though. We need something else, don't we? Something for the peons. I don't know whether maybe one UFO would do what we require. And will there even be enough meat shields to protect the thing? Kinda doesn't look like it at the moment, and I feel like it might get one shot. It hasn't, thank goodness for that. I don't know, UFO feels good. Does it kind of pay for itself? It certainly doesn't seem like it. I mean, UFO does exactly what we want it to do, but just, you know, not cheaply enough. I don't know what else there really is that we can do. Upgrade it to level 18, because I just don't want it to be level 20, so I can pretend I haven't fully upgraded it. Right, I'm going to try one cheating run this time. See how much difference, if any, the boy can make. Yeah, it's still very tricky with it. God knows without it, I think we might be in some trouble. Well, look, I'll tell you what, if I get some rich cats in future, I'll revisit this, and I'll see whether my brave cat strat works. Oh my lord, another one?
You're joking. Not another one?
Okay, I now, again, feel absolved of any shame. Sod that for a laugh. That was never going to work. No, Gow's dead. Whoops. I suppose I can now see whether my brave cat strat works. Oh, boom! That feels better. I mean, yeah, there were other units in the background, but it felt like it was mostly braves. I'll take that. We used one Gow efficiently. Stopped us needing a rich cat. That's fine, I think. That's okay, he says, the person with Gow, invalidating the strategy to anyone else, but that's not the point. If you're wanting to learn how to do this level, I sincerely hope you're not following this as a guide. Other guides are available on similar YouTube channels. Ah, Mexico. Hopefully it's not a Mexicant. That doesn't really work, does it? This feels like epic strategy here. Bit of meat shielding for Peng, please. Oh, lovely whack, gross cat. Gory next. None of this too terrifying anymore, I feel. Get a whale out for the seal. Oh, you see, this is lovely. This is much better. Boom! Oh, you had to ruin it, didn't you? Oh my...
Oh, for God's sake, I can't stand this.
Flipping sake. Well, I guess it's Mythical Titan time. I need him. I definitely need him. Everything felt fine, and then it really wasn't. Okay, we're going to stick right by our base this time and prioritise the worker cat. It is nice having a dragon stack though. It really is. In fact, I'm going to get another dragon instead of a whale. Such is my confidence in this wonderful unit. You lot come here, and I will use my skills and superior logic to defeat you. And if that doesn't work, Gow. It's probably going to be needed with the elephant there anyway. My absolute nemesis in this chapter. Just cannot deal with it at all. It's not the strategy I wanted to have to use, I've got to be honest, but an elephant's an elephant's an elephant. Titan! It survives a hit now! Oh, that's perfect timing. That's perfect timing. Get had. Boom! Oh, that's less boom. Oh, for goodness sake. Well now we've just reached the point of it being impossible again. 90? Oh, for goodness sake. I'm going to try a speculative rush just to see if I can tease out whether there are any boss waves that will stop me from managing to do it. There's far too much stuff and I cannot deal with it, so we've got to find a way of circumventing it. Fast enough? No, I'm not sure about that. We're already at seal stage, we haven't made it to the base. And I'm going to let Kang through Kumru, fight it on an individual basis. Get off me base, please. Oh, it listened. Thank you, Kangaroo. Oh, good shot. Good shot, Titan. Good shot. Boom. 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 Oh, it is a tricky one, though. And yep, there's the second one, just when you thought it might be a somewhat fair fight. I mean, good. I feel like, oh, thank God, it's a fair unit to use here. It's not strong against the elephant, but still is quite a cheat card. Gonna try and at least admit that. Yeah, it's a bit late. It's a bit late, really. But he will survive a hit. I'll knock you back. Not for another hit, I can't. Oh, Lord. No. We were doing well there. We were doing well. I'm gonna have to do it. I think it's worth it in the scheme of things. Don't do this, by the way. Can I just say, don't do this. Gives us a little bit more breathing space. We'll still space out the units, though, for obvious reasons. The obvious reasons being the one killing them. Oh, what? What's that about? I will not lose now. Not with cat food invested. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot. Oh, that could be good. That could be good. That's less good. Why have I got no money? Why have I got none? How has that happened? And why is there another one? That is absolutely insurmountable. I cannot beat this. It cannot be done. Take the loss, take the loss. I mean, I suppose Titan seems the standout here. So am I going to have to get him to level 18? Something like that. Level 18. I think it's time for another concession. So, what I've just discovered in this Treasure Festival hour is that the stages that I need for Cat Attack Up, or Katak as it very trendily calls it, are, thank God, not the difficult ones. The really troublesome ones, like Argentina, we happen to get treasure on anyway. I have one leadership from that user rank upgrading, so I'm going to try and just get these done, because we need more attack power. Oh, that's lovely. Not altogether unsurprising, but lovely, nonetheless. If you could just flick over beautifully. If only that had happened in Argentina earlier. Oh, you scumbag. It's a treasure festival, mate. Get with the programme. Okay, that'll do. That's fine. Canada is our one remaining frontier. I sound a bit like Americans saying that, don't I? Is this not a bit of a thing of beauty, though? Look at me dragons. This is why, insert predictive irony, Chapter 3 Moon is easy. Dragons. This is why any level with elephants in it is not easy. Look at the difference. This is the meta. God bless you, you nice people. Oh lord. Okay. If this doesn't work, I suppose I'm just going to have to upgrade me Titan. Although it is pretty upgraded already. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scream if you want some more. Watch me work it. I'm perfect. This is my steely face of concentration you have to imagine now. Oh lordy. Lordy lord. Oh, Titan did fantastically there though. Things were looking pretty shockingly dreadful, but it helped to turn it into just bad, which is good. Oh, it's dead! Oh, thank the Lord! I love treasure. My worry is that we're just going to get repeated elephants, so we're going to need to kill this one as quickly as the last one. Can it happen? Will it happen? I can only hope, I guess. Oh! Yes, we can! Legs 11 out of 10. That was fantastic. Oh, you beauty. Finally, things are going in the right direction. Yes, we've had to use good, but I'll allow myself that for Le Boins, but they're not quite as scary as they were. What would be sensible? I think doing Brazil one more time now to get some extra treasure. Do you know, I do always wonder, and I still don't know the answer. If you start a level during the treasure up, does it still increase your chances if you finish it outside of the hour? It doesn't matter. Boom! 80%. Greenland. Will we be lucky? We're lucky! Oh, that is fantastic. Thank you very much, Jerry.
Bravo, Jerry.
Uek, it's a one horn. I mean, lots of red enemies. Lots and lots of them, actually. Army whales. Powerful enough. Oh, yes, it is. Good lord, that is Son's Gao. That is Son's Gao, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't games so much nicer when they're easy? Bloody Cuphead. Oh, sorry. That is a genuine accident, but I feel like I've won anyway. This is just my victory lap now. Slip of the finger. This is a very tempting right-hand side of the lineup over here, you see. But my god, does that treasure make a difference. You could have these probably like level 20 plus 10, and without the treasure, mate, you'd be sodded. I was. With an Uber. Las Vegas then. Can we make this another straight-through run? This is a very generous start to the level. Starting to get a little bit worried. We'll just start putting out some expensive units, I guess. Oh, of course, it's you! Okay, fair enough. Do you know what? I don't think I fear you. Titan certainly doesn't. Already knocked him back! You suck, Teacher Bear. Look at that. Another knockback. Don't use Gao, don't use Gao, don't use Gao. Keep the moral upper hand, my son. Oh, clean path, clean path. Boom. Lovely knockback. Yes, he got whacked, but he got a whack in as well. Oh, Dragon survives. Dragon survives. I mean, Titan is very, very jolly expensive, but I tell you what. We don't need him. Oh, ho, 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 ho. How the turntables at you. Oh, yes. Treasure life. Boom. I've realised something. I've been harping along about treasure, and then I went to the main menu and discovered that I haven't got any on chapter 2. Honestly, you couldn't make it up. Or if you could, like, why would you? No cat health. Exactly one missing from attack power. Oh, heavens above, right. If you were wondering why it was so difficult and why levelling up seemed to make no difference, there we go. Oh, so that's fine. Okay, so you'll let me have some of that now. Great. Well, cheers, I guess. Here's a question. If I have the treasure, assuming it's the same percentage, for chapter 3 for cat attack and cat health, and not for chapter 2, is that the same as having that same percentage for chapter 2 and not for chapter 3? They have a stacked effect, but are they worth the same amount? It's another question for you, you nerds wearing big hats who won't be watching this video, either because you weren't interested in the first place or because you've turned off in absolute disgust, for which I can't blame you.
No offense to Regit, but this was so funny.
Anyway, this does all, you know, bring all of this absolute nonsense into sharp relief. If I'd have noticed that chapter 2 treasure thing earlier, so much less cheating would have needed to have occurred. Look, one, it was previously an absolute death sentence. Now, I couldn't care less, mate. Elephant who? Haven't even heard of him. Let the move towards me, and then we can fight it on a one-to-one basis. Oh yeah. I would quite like to beat this, thank you, because otherwise the bravado will have been all in vain and I'll look a bit silly. It's just stupidly easy now. See, I knew it was the wrong thing to do to upgrade me units. Get all the treasure. They could have probably just been level 10 and I'd have been fine. What have we learnt then across this very, very long escapade through Empire of Cats? Not a whole lot. Apart from get your treasure, which we already knew. Oh, it's a rush. Now, I really want to come into Alaska with a treasure radar and get that cat cannon treasure in one. The problem is, I don't want to risk it because something like that may happen and then I'd lose a treasure radar. How quickly does my base go down? Too quickly for that. Yes, alright, we're finally going to do it. Oh yeah, giraffe, innit? Oh, cat combos. Huh. Let's dispense with gut. That'll be a confident motion, but can probably be done. That's not going to solve the problem, is it? It still costs too much. I could just use a rich cat and then get my cannon treasure as well. Oh, that's pretty cringe, but I'm going to have to do it. And in that case, I might as well bring a CPU as well. 1, 2, 3. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's a beauty. That's what we like to see. Thank you, UFO. And given that Gert is not in this lineup, I could be a bit naughty and just put the CPU on. No, CPU feels like a bad idea. The bottom row will exhaust all of my monies instantly, so maybe not. We will drip feed instead. We will drip feed a unit that is good against Teacher Bear every now and then. First of all, Dragon, Rah, and then Titan, Rah. Rah. Oh, my Titan's getting distracted by things it shouldn't be. No, no, I'm not going to let my bravado make me lose. My bravado is fun and epic and galling for Teacher Bear, but not for me. Oh no, it's not going to come back to bite me. I won't let it. Yeah, that's a knockback. Really hoping it was a death, but it's not. That is... Ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Smug is etched on my face.
I'm good at this.
Bye. It's a valiant effort, Muth. You've tried your best, and I respect that, but it's not going to be enough. Me and my very powered up units have got me a turbo machine. My golly, it's Hawaii time. We've got one rich cat left, and if we can do Hawaii without it, that's all we need. I want to see how fast my cat cannon charges up now. Come on. I was promised speed. These pengs, etc. are a little bit chunky. Actually, scratch that. They're not that chunky. Pretty unchunky. Satisfiably unchunky. Like a kind of smooth orange juice. You don't need to phone the men in white coats. I think they're coming, don't worry. And now, here's a kangaroo. Everything is just being so sublimely nice to us. Giving me loads of chance to build my army and work a cat up. And LeBron, guess what? I don't even care. You don't scare me anymore, my son. Especially with nothing around you at all. I even feel a little bit cruel, killing an elephant in cold blood. I mean, yeah, phrasing it like that, I feel like I probably should feel quite cruel. He's got backup, that seal means business. Absolutely chomped my Titan to pieces. Oh, and a one horn. This is like a roll call of the different enemies you've come across, isn't it? The different bosses. I like it. It's nifty. Oh, and that's my kind of level design. One where I win. Boom. And there he is, Teacher Bear bringing up the rear. One of these things does need to die fairly pronto, otherwise we're going to be bankrupt and have 3 enemies visiting us for tea. You know the bravado thing. A little bit worried about that now. Oh dear. I don't know if this is really the fastest way to go about it, but what's occurred to me is that we do actually want to defeat this stuff as quickly as we can. It doesn't seem to be an enemy cap, right? Otherwise, what happened last time when I had the flipping recording paused with the Teacher Bear one horn and kangaroo at the same time probably wouldn't happen. Unless it's like an enemy cap of 3. Is it? It might be, you know. If I just let these things kill all my units, there's nothing else coming out. Have I cracked it? Have I worked it out? I'm going to giraffe to keep you off my base, and yes, that is exactly what this is. Okay, corral. Teacher Bear behind a one horn though, that's going to be troublesome. My only hope is that he is just hitting my meat shields, and that may be viable. Oh, fantastic! One horn dead. Upgrade your flipping worker cat, you plonk. Oh god, they walk at about the same speed. That is double oiksome, because both cause a similar kind of problem. Attacks not very often, but devastating. I think I'm going to have to go all in. Oh, I really should have got that meat shield to go out ahead. Oh, no. Bad. Bad. Not good. Okay, let's try something different. That doesn't work. Let's go back to the new, old, new, old strat. Build up a massive flip-off army. So we're always going to get some kind of combination of something nasty at the end. I just need to have enough firepower to defeat it, which is true of the one horn. But oh my god, the disjointed dragon attacks are so powerful. Teacher Bear has been getting absolutely melted and then he gets killed by a cat cannon. Enemy cap aside, that was absolutely glorious. This is some serious chunky enemy territory. We're talking orange juice with bits this time. It's time to sift them out. That's one horn gone. Good. That's seal gone. Good. That is most of my units gone. Not good. But that's a gory. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Can I have more of, that kind of easy stuff? I think, if this LeBron stops being annoying, thank you, we've got reason to believe that we've got through it. Bring it on. It's looking pretty good on the cash front. I could even send in a distracto giraffe. But most of all, I need to replenish my dragons, which are now dead. That is delicious. More of that, please. Encore chef. Yes, surely. That's one horn gone. Just some squishies and a kangaroo and Teacher Bear again. We haven't actually made a single health point dent in the base until now. Oh no, hang on. The tables have turned on us a little bit. This no longer looks brilliant. If we're not getting onto the base, this is foreseeably going to, and I do actually literally mean it this time, last forever. If there isn't an assassin bear, would the missign mean that we only have to deal with 2 enemies at a time? I feel like they would have thought of that, and there'll probably be an assassin bear. But if there isn't, I'm a genius. Come on, one horn. Oh, responded perfectly. Didn't have to edit that phrase around to make it look like I killed him off with words. I feel like this happened before, but we were losing. And now it's happening in such a way as we're definitely on the verge of winning. Oh my god, Titan, you absolute legend. What a little sequence of play that was. Oh, this really, really, really could go on. And on and on and on. Forever and ever. Don't say amen. My back's starting to hurt. It's a real physical exertion, this game. Believe me. Goo, 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 goo! Oh!
Oh dear.
Mutually assured destruction there from us and the Le Boin. Does it randomly put them out? Is there going to be a point where we just get enough squishies in a row to win? I kind of doubt it. It's Ms. Sign! Right, here's the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to be a cheesing genius, or are we about to get jump scared by a YouTuber? That's a normal teacher bear, so that's okay. So surely only one more enemy can come out. The worst thing I feel would be that I was right about the strategy, but we just enter a stalemate here because we can't get enough monies together. I could really do with that cat cannon having a longer range. I thought I'd upgraded it the perfect amount, but just now, just on this stage. Ms. Sign is Ms. Sign is Ms. Sign. So many knockbacks, you can't kill it, right? Or almost. So do I just let these two interminably walk really slowly towards me, smash them up with a load of units, and push them back? Boing. Oh, look at this. You see, this is a much better army. Oh no, and just the thing to destroy it. That's not nice. Please, no, no. Ugh. Optimistic scenarios call for an optimistic giraffe. We've done more damage to the base. Like 2,000 more damage. At this rate, it'll only take a couple of days to beat the level. Please die. Oh, my ineffectual cat cannon worked. Scared one horn off. Another optimistic giraffe. Oh, this could be it. This could be the one. A Ms. Sign cheese. Please. It is actually possible that optimistic giraffe is a workable strategy. Come on, please. Don't fizzle out now. Don't fizzle out now. Come on. Yes. 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 Oh, what strategy. What strategy. Oh, that feels good. That is payback for Argentina. Not like that. And the final of the comeback stamps. Wait, why is Gamatoto not back? Ah, because I've done the thing so that we can have more attempts at the Mon Man. Are you telling me that if I put some of these cats in a particular order? Oh my god, yeah. Great. Does that mean we get one free worker cat level? Does mean we're going to have to flip around from a meat shielding, but that's fine. Cat combos were certainly never a thing when I first did Moon. Oh, so it's definitely useful to have your worker cat up at the start. Now, from what I remember, the first thing people really seem to complain about is the seal. And by golly, yikers. Said the villager to the level. Maybe a useful exercise in the few seconds I have would be to think, right, what would I want out if I could? Apart from Gao, who's banned. I would have said meat shielding and a dragon. Oh my god, the monies are so slow! I mean, this is even with a leg up, pun intended, on the worker cat. It's quite something. Oh, you see, that's alright. We can keep the kangaroo there with the sheer power of a leg, but then by the time the seal gets there, obviously you need something else. I think we might actually have to buy those rich cats. But oh my god, there's not going to be a sale on now, is there? I'm going to need to approach with a different tack here. I think there's something that I need to do. You absolute Burke! I've not got it in chapter 1 either. Why am I surprised that I can't do this? I need some faster money.
So what I'm trying to do is get these treasures here and activate the Super Madubri treasure amazing mob. So let's go to Japan.
Oh my god! Look how alluringly cheap everything is. Oh, that's so nice. So nice. I can't let myself get drawn into this. I'm just here for treasure. Oh, okay, that was nice. I tell you what, I'm glad I did this energy thing. All this fact-finding, it is very thirsty work. Ah, you see, this looks a bit more promising. I didn't really see where the numbers went before, but look, we're already at 1,000. Oh my god, that makes a difference. Don't die. Not die. Don't die. And then, oh, you see, I've mistimed that again. Oh, no. Urgh! Scumbags. Not fair, Fred Astaire. Time to be groovy, and a bit quicker on the draw being the pause button. Was there any chance of anything else? Like a dragon? I mean, yes, you can viably get a dragon. Ooh! But then you're in the same position as before. Suppose I can try each different unit in turn. I doubt a whale will do a great job, but we can try it. At least a whale, I suppose, would be suited to the seal. Oh my god, there might be something in that. No way! That seems bizarre, but nonetheless somewhat helpful. Whale first, ask questions later. This is the closest we've got. That is those guys dead, and then the cat cannon loads. I think somewhere along the line here there is going to be an attempt good enough to push these away from the base and actually start getting moving without a rich cat. Well, flip. I tried to pause and unpause because that run kind of looked alright. That seems to be the way to do it, but it will require a rich cat to get any further. If I've only got one rich cat, I guess I might as well use a sniper cat at the same time? What could possibly go wrong? How's the money situation now? It is a lot freer. God, you still soon run out of money. Oh, no. That feels better. It's kind of difficult to be on the pause button while holding a microphone in my face and tapping cats, but, you know, the things I do aren't good enough. Can I just try and do it exactly as before with the addition of legs and build up from there? Does that help? Not really, no. Titan? He's putting up an honourable fight, in fairness. Yes! Oh, Titan, you absolute legend. There's so much stuff. Help! Oh, things are dying just in time, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. It's happening. It's not happening. It's not happening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my lord, I'm not risking that. Okay, finally. Getting Titan after one tank instead of two that seemed to make the difference to killing the kangaroo early. I mean, this is just so much nicer than the start of the battle was. This is what I mean, is that once we get to here, we are surely just in dragon stacking territory. And at that point, you're surely laughing. Brave Cat, honestly, absolute surprise hero of all of this. I suppose we're going to be moving along towards Bun Bun time regardless of anything else. Best to just spam everything, really. Build it up to break them down. If you got dragons, once you get past that first bit, you should be fine. And yes, that's right, I am queuing myself up for some lovely irony. Oh, loads of stuff and things there. Again, upgrading me cannon would have been useful. Oh no, my dragons! My dragons are exposed. They're gonna die. My beautiful dragon stack. No! And now we've got no monies because we're not killing anything anymore. Oh, thanks, Saul. Got to be cautious about my monies, I think. Oh, God, we've been reduced to ash! But not in a kind of cool Pokemon trainer kind of way. Just a pile of embers kind of way. It's a bit of a standoff here, and it feels like it's one that I'm slowly losing. The dragons are looking... Oh! Why do you have to do that? I was going to talk about how lovely my dragon stack was looking, and you killed them! You flying Burks! Just go away. Thank you, Titan. Last Muth gone. This could be the job here. Now, the thing with the deploy limit is it is a little bit slow to react to your own units dying, which can mean that all of a sudden you have no meat shields, and it's not your fault. So I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen, and that we can protect this lovely Colump-O stuff. Don't spam Gao, please. We're going to do this properly, as I promised, all those years ago. Look, please can we ignore the Gao? I didn't mean for it to be there. I promise you, we were doing fine. But here we go. Oh, Lord above. No! No! You're a Burk. You're an absolute Burk. Killing my beautiful dragon stack. Well, at least Gao's dead, I suppose. After all this, have I overestimated my unit's ability? It is all going to be in the dragon stacking. That is all it can be and all it will be. But, you know, I probably should have brought a CPU. I wouldn't have to do this stupid moving about, spamming for the different recharge times. There's a knockback. I can't remember how many he has. Yeah, that's it, really, isn't it? Do I even have the heart to carry on? I think I'm going to do what any self-respecting player would do and use a cat food continue. Good golly. Whew. Okay. Please. Oh, God, no. No. Now I'm being punished just for trying to get to the end of my own video. It would be so nice if you could just not do what you're doing. Just depressing. Wow. Realistically, I'm going to need to target this treasure, aren't I? This is Chapter 2's treasure. Argentina, don't cry for me. Well, at least I can actually do this time. Oh, look, we've got superior treasure. What a surprise. Next, Gamatoto. What have you got for me? Hopefully like 30 cat food. Oh my god, a sniper the cat. You legend. You absolute legend, Gamatoto. I take back my sarcasm. But one thing we definitely need to do is max out the cat cannon range. I'm glad my giraffe has found its niche as well. Seal? Kneel before me, if you can. No, I don't have the energy for you to be doing that. Both in terms of cat game and in terms of my will to live. Oh, Inferior Passion, now you do sound like me. Whatever. Okay, I've got to not be greedy here. Yes, the Treasure Festival's likely to give me some treasure, but if it doesn't, I'm absolutely sodded. I might have to just put a treasure radar on anyway. Then we have some more cat health, for definite. This feels rather unoptimised, but at least it will give us a decent shot at moon. A moonshot, perhaps. Let's do a little treasure recap then. In Chapter 1, 100% energy drink, 66% super register, 77% cat shield, 61% cat sword. In Chapter 2, we have 61% energy drink, 66% giant safe, 77% legendary cat shield, 71% cat sword. And finally, in Chapter 3, we have 61% energy drink, 50% giant safe, 80% relativity clock, 66% smart material wool, 5000 base health, super register at 100%, 100% legendary cat shield, and 80% legendary cat sword. And also a little bit of cheeky cat cannon recharge. Try and arrange some kind of CPU-able strategy, but we're going to have Samba in an awkward position to preserve the cat combo. Oh, I see. Oh, we're finally being given stuff now, aren't we? Oh, that's helpful. Cat combo. Ooh. Cat Claw Dojo. Is that just always on? Oh, no way. It's a thing on the main menu. I must have completely forgotten about that. Please tell me it's 0 energy. Oh, it is. Fantastic. We might as well for 20 cat food, I guess. That was actually a rather lovely opportunity to make a cup of tea. If you can hear my kettle boiling in the background, although you should switch your kettle off early. But that seemed like a pretty high score. Beat that, lol. Do you remember when I stole the victory in the Cat Claw Dojo competition from Hatman and used the money to buy a Wii U that didn't work?
Regit wants something. Yeah, it's not just score. I believe it's also partially like how toxic can you make it.
Sorry, Hatman. Fantastic, thank you. Do I bring the boy? I mean, if I'm serious about this, realistically, I'm probably going to have to keep him out, aren't I? And I haven't got any more meat shields. Or get Mother Cat again and annoy everyone. Oh my god, you pillock! I've got Valkyrie! Oh my god, I completely forgot she existed! What have I been doing? Oh, you're having me on. But that's amazing how that had completely vacated my head, as well as all grey matter, presumably. I mean, it's hecka expensive, but it's better than nothing. I was thinking earlier on in the chapter, God, I wish I had Bahamut Cat. Oh no. Oh yes. Yes. Okay, I'm spamming stupid things, but we've done it. Oh, the treasure. The treasure, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if I will come to regret putting Giraffe in for the cat combo. Could I have done it without him? And then if so, I wouldn't have had to have him in there. And it would have been much more cost effective. There is nothing we can do. Apart from perhaps use Valkyrie for the first time. This kind of feels overkill, but that's probably about right. because Bun Bun is a heck of a lot more difficult than all this stuff. And with pleasure, the cat cannon that reaches the base. I'm going to un-CPU for the moment, just because I want to get the Valkyrie out at an opportune moment and not have her come to the front and potentially die. Oh, that is a hearty boss wave. Okay, let's get a grooving. No, that's not good. You do start to struggle for monies a little bit when the Bun Bun comes out. Ooh, yeah, and then immediately, because CPU is like, I love giraffes. I feel like, oh dear, is all I can really say here. Come on, Valkyrie. Do something impressive, please. I mean, existing was already pretty impressive, because I had forgotten about that fact. Of course you spam giraffe as your first priority CPU. You electronic Burke. No, no, no. I could have done with you staying alive, Valkyrie. I really could have. Do you know what? I think I can actually do this better. Ride in the unit cap and the money cap at this moment. So, actually, worker cap wallet. It's a pretty useful upgrade. Could have maybe got another Valkyrie out in this time, but I'm contented to wait. And now, here we go. Yes, good idea, CPU. Oh, but too lately executed. My flippin' beautiful dragon stack dead again. This run is definitely worse than the one before. So the logic of this channel would be it will just get worse in every subsequent run from here on. I should probably just give up now. Ignore that I can do it better than the CPU thing, because actually, maybe I can't. So much good happened there with the third Valkyrie. But since then, absolutely nothing useful has occurred. And we just get stuck with no monies. I mean, I do think I've misjudged the computer strategy. It's gonna need less stuff in it. Everything always looks fine right about now. But as soon as the Bun Bun comes out, all of this whale, etc. stuff, you can see the whale, it cannot do anything once the Bun Bun is out. Reaches a point where only the meat shields, legs, dragon, Valkyrie are of any use. But I don't know whether we can realistically get past the first bit without whale. This is a little bit worrying. This is a trial run with, of course, the benefit of the worker cat that we wouldn't otherwise have. And just legs isn't happening. Oh, that is far too close for comfort. It really is. Oh, without the extra worker cat, do I really trust that? I don't want to. What? That is not fair. That is not reasonable. No time to stop him killing every single dragon, and that is the only possible way that we can beat this. What reasonably do you expect me to do?
Bruh. Are you serious? We did worse.
2% better than my first attempt. That is shocking. I guess I can max the wallet. Max. Research. Of course, to level 20. I guess I could increase my cat base health. I doubt that maxing me dragon will make any difference to its survivability. But we can only try, I suppose. And Valk, I guess. I think that one worker cat upgrade manually might still work out better overall. So, here's the plan. Legs, meat shielding, brave, legs once again without exposing, as it were, the units, and then hope that those guys die. Oh, and the kangaroo does. Thank goodness for that. Well, at least that's a reasonable kind of start. It's up to luck now. I said a greater proportion would be dragons, but actually by the looks of it, it's going to be meat shields, which, you know, if they don't all stand in the same place, will be a good thing. The other, and still the most important variable, is whether me flippin' dragons survive. Valkyries, I'm expecting they'll die. Fine. After they've done some damage. After they've done some damage, you Burks! So now all that's going to happen really is just we're going to have a load of level 20 units and still can't beat Moon. So instead of looking like I've deliberately deprived myself of victory, I'll just look like an idiot. I think I'm going to close my eyes and just listen to this run. I'm starting to get blinky from staring at a screen for so long. Mind you, as I open my eyes, this looks much better. There's Valkyrie. Go, 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 CPU. Get another hit in, please. Thank you. No, she always does that. Flipping Valkyrie. Well, at least she got another attack in. She's not dead. She is now. Well, actually, maybe I should have waited. Valkyrie looks like it would be better suited to this point here where we've got a kangaroo that needs killing. Maybe there's a time and a place. That was good. That was much better. See, this is what I mean, right? When you actually have dragons here, Bun Bun does not move. But we just don't have dragons here often enough. Oh, I mean, I'm very thankful that CPU managed to get Valkyrie without too much fuss, though. Oh, and a perfectly timed cat cannon from CPU. Actually, during Valkyrie's attack, so she doesn't move forward at a stupid pace. That was much better. Oh, I respect that. CPU's saving up for something it can't afford. Oh, that's a shame. That was almost another hit there. We're now, however, at the point of being stuck again. I mean, that was lovely. Thank you, Dragon. But that was just because Bun Bun was ready for another knockback. And the onward march really starts now because we've got nothing. Money's just absolutely dry up. I mean, there's a little bit more treasure I can get for that, but it's mostly because there are no enemies to continually defeat. And no enemies will still be no money, regardless of what treasure you have. That, honestly, I think is about as good as it's going to get. I'm intrigued to see what this percentage is. That's kind of better. I mean, we're clearly not going to one-shot this. Any hopes of that, I'm sorry, but absolutely not. I do want to continue, but I've been on to the treasure, and I've managed to get me energy drink on chapter 2 up to 90%. The other thing that I've done is use my last treasure radars, I've exhausted all of them, to get Turbo Machine on every single chapter, so that we at least have a nice, fast cat cannon. And also Gamatoto has been an unequivocal legend. After giving me a sniper the cat that I wanted, has given me a rich cat that I wanted. Also cat food. I've been given some more, so thanks for that, cat. That's not gone marvellously well, but I did upgrade my base health, so actually it probably doesn't matter. I did kind of discount upgrading the base health as useful, but in fairness... Oh, that's a nice fast cat cannon. It does allow you to execute brinkmanship a little bit more easily. Here we are then. Please do better. No, I'm not going to talk about anything promising, but that kind of looked like a knockback. 3 Valkyries at once, by the way. Not going to happen for very long. Nope. 1 Valkyrie at once, but oh my lord, my dragons are still alive. My dragons are somewhat still alive. Praise the Lord. That was a nice burst O attacking. Not a perfect start to the run, but better than average, probably. It looks like I'm going to need to start helping the CPU along. I just need to make sure that there are meat shields as well. Oh my god, that's another knockback. And I tangibly feel like I can afford more. The CPU has set the cat cannon going at exactly the right time again while Valkyrie is attacking. Legend. It feels a bit better. I mean, now obviously we're in the shtuck, but I reckon we took a decent bit of health out of Bun Bun there. Boom. Are these knockbacks at like 10%? I'm kind of tempted, yeah, tempted to see how we did there. We got halfway. That's not bad. Okay. Well, apart from Japan Chapter 3, which has played hardball with us there, we have got 195% for energy drink. And that leaves us pretty much with the energy to try Moon one more time. A treasure radar. I should have looked at that earlier. Oh well. We got a nice amount of cat food. I'd say that that'll do us a few continues if we need them. I might as well just throw everything I've got at it, including the speed up for the start of subsequent runs. I guess this is it then. All or nothing. Oh, turn that off as well. I was like, why is that moving so quickly? Yeah, that's right. We got a dragon and legs. What are you going to do about it? It's a lovely, lovely dragon stack. Let's just hope it survives. I shall cat cannon. I think it is reasonable to do so. Bun Bun has killed my Valkyries. Oh, and now my dragons. See, this, I think, by comparison to the last one, is not a good run. But we'll play it out and see what happens. At the moment, the monies are absolutely delicious. CPU managed to get another Valkyrie. Fair dues. Oh, that's lovely, though. Oh, that was very lovely. Enemies in and around Bun Bun dying. Loads of money. That is a bit more like it. And an alive Valkyrie is so much nicer than a dead one. No, don't do that, please. I told you not to do that. That's why. No way in heck could I time the cat cannon properly, so I just thought I'd leave it to the CPU so I could blame it instead. Anyway, look. Oh, look how much better this is. Look, it's so much better, he says as his dragons get killed. It was so much better. This fills me with hope that should we get a good run, this is doable. I'm intrigued as to how this one will go. because Valkyries died, leaving there to be a massive space for dragons to stack up. Now, if they don't die, they will do loads of damage. But they look like they're going to die. They're going to die. So much promise. All gone. Oof. No! To stand any kind of chance, I think we realistically need to take away a good third of his health in a few good hits from Valkyries and a few good hits from the Dragon stack. Because yeah, sure, things look healthy at this point, but once the money's run out, things degrade incredibly quickly. What I might do here is wait on the Valkyrie until things look a little bit more dire, and when things are suitably Danny, I will bring the Valkyrie out then. I'm going to allow the CPU to go now. Wow, Valkyrie killed those guys, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Look, Kangaroo's dead, so that's the injection of money we needed. And that's the idea. It's like a Keynesian Valkyrie. When we're struggling economically, we'll get Valkyrie out, get us some cheeky money, allowing us to keep going for a little bit longer in our unsustainable financial state. Now, you see, the injection of Valkyrie only works once, because after that we can't actually get the monies we need. You see, if that seal gave us loads of money, we could have had Valkyrie there and things could have been different. But as they stand, they're very much not different. So instead, what I think I'll do is bash out some repeated attempts while watching some current affairs. Do you see how this has started off so much better? I mean, yes, as soon as I say that, Valkyrie dies and then the other Valkyrie dies. But we've got hits, we've got knockbacks, a fair number of the dragons survived, and that is the kind of start that we need, and one that I am happy to move along with. I'm going to take over myself. Don't know whether that was a hit that was succeeded in, and the Valkyrie is dead. That wasn't an ideal sequence of play, I'll admit. All I can really do is help keep the spamming occurring, which is much easier said than done, because my golly, do you half run out of money. Yeah, to be honest, I think the entire back end of this battle is going to be a dud, but it was always going to be, because there's nothing long range that could kill off the seal. So we're just going to have to accept where we get here and continue from here. So how did we do? Only marginally better. Okay, well, for all the hype. But it's better than halfway, so I'm going to go for it. Oh no, God, CPU, why? Oh, for goodness sake. I should learn to turn my CPU off before cat food continuing next time, I guess, because this is actually going to be 30 cat food effectively wasted.
You take a shot at the king. Make sure you kill him, son.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of God, but didn't have the time anyway, so whatever. We've got 6% more, so we need a bit more than that this time, and the CPU is off. Thank goodness. We're going to play this properly. Yes, it means we won't have much space because Bun Bun didn't half move quickly. But at least when we get Valkyrie out, there's a chance of it not dying immediately. Oh, stop saving up for things. No. That was, not brilliantly ideal, I've got to admit. That was better. A cheeky knockback. We're getting semi-regular moods, which would be absolutely fantastic for money if I had anything to... Oh, good lord. We've got 3 continues left, and yes, I'm using a lot of cat food, and no, I don't feel guilty for doing so. I will feel guilty if we still lose at the end of it, though. There's nothing I can do except carry on. No, God, the CPU's on! Oh, for goodness sake! No! And sabotage me in that way that you do, with your instant Valkyrie. This is not going to be a third of Bun Bun's health. Absolutely no chance. This, by the way, is why cat food continues are generally inadvisable. If you had a lot more units with you while doing Chapter 3 Moon, well, maybe the cat food continue would be justifiable, but that was never going to work with this CPU strategy. So we can do 2 continues, fart them back to the base, or whatever the god ability is called, and increase my cat health thing. Again, although I don't feel shame in doing this, it does not mean that this is advisable. Frankly, I think I'm probably going to turn the CPU off now just so I remember. And I have an idea. If the Valkyrie can get knocked back without dying, yes. Here's my brilliant idea. Now I heal all my cats. Ooh. We're back. And so the Valkyrie lasts for a tiny bit longer, which is better and is good In fact, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. This is actually much more efficient than cat food continuing. I would have liked to have thought of it earlier, but I'm glad I've thought of it now. Get healed. Lol. And remember to turn the CPU off when we have fewer monies. That was very nice. Cat cannon, by the way. And there we go. After a slightly more intelligent use of cat food. Don't have shame in using God to heal your Valkyrie up. I actually quite like that as a little strat. We've done it. And yes, alright, it's taken a long time, but in fairness, that was supposed to be for your entertainment, so if you didn't enjoy it, I don't blame you. And yes, we didn't do it, quote-unquote, properly, but we didn't use gout, as promised, and I upgraded everything as much as I conceivably could, which is why plus levels are also very useful. Although we spent within our means cat food that we'd gathered along our journey, and we've done it. Finally. It's going to be over until another bum comes out. Oh yeah, no, sorry, they rebalanced the level, didn't you know? It's a very consumerist way to beat the moon, but allows you to get it done. And there we are. Hoorah. After all the battles, the world was overrun by the cats. A government of the cats. By the cats. For the cats. Is the new world. Well, that's what I thought. Well, I'm not interested in any dystopia. Let's just pretend that everything is cat-ish. There we go. It's complete. It's done. It took loads of treasure, loads of upgrading to a point where this account was probably indistinguishable from one that was actually trying to beat Chapter 3 Moon normally. And we still couldn't do it. But in a way, we could. And that way was enough. Be glad of the time together that we have shared. And be glad, on all our parts, perhaps, that we can finally go and do something else. Goodbye.